Hello and welcome to the Pixelated Popcorn Podcast. My name's Matt.
And I'm Tyler.
And we know what you've been watching.
We definitely know what you've been watching because we watched it too.
Very much so.
In fact,
very much so.
I think you called me. I was just playing games. You called me going, it's out, it's out, it's out.
Well, yeah, you called me and you're like, because you called me not that long after and you're like, I'm playing games. Like, just text me if you need anything. And then like 2 minutes later, I'm like hounding you with calls.
I know.
And you're like, what? So I was like, it's out.
Because I was in the middle of a game. I was playing online with my sister, and then you called me, and I was like, "Hey, Tara, look, Matt's calling for a reason. I'll call you back when I'm done." And then all of a sudden, I answer, and you're like, "It's out." I'm like, "What do you mean it's out?" Like, "It's out. Doomsday's out." I'm like, "Oh!" So I literally just jumped off call and went, "All right, honey," cleared the couch next to me. Sit down. The trailer's released.
It's here.
It's here. What we got here? But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to get into this.
We will be very much.
We've got three. I feel like we got some good topics to talk about tonight. A lot of pardon my French. A lot of shit has gone down. Pardon my French,
but you're an asshole.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Have you heard that?
You know what that quote's from, right?
I've heard it before.
It's from Ferris Bueller.
Oh yeah. Have you? You know the comedian Dennis Leary? Yeah. You know the comedian Dennis Leary? No. Have you heard his song?
Oh, dude.
Oh, I know. Have you heard his song?
TikTok about it. Not on our channel, on my actual channel.
Do you? Dad put on his song.
It was I went with one where it was like, name a song that wouldn't get away with today's world. And
you're an asshole. You're an asshole. God, that's Miyoko, my partner. She had not heard it before. So my dad put it on for her, and she's just like, "Wow!" I'm like, "Yeah, this wouldn't get away. This wouldn't fly in these times." Just like how freaking Tropic Thunder wouldn't as well.
Actually, surprisingly,
I would love to see.
Everyone actually gives him a pass.
I know. Surprisingly, yeah. But all right. So, what do you want to jump into first, Matthew? Because I know what you want to.
Hello, Dark Prince.
Hello, welcome, Dark Prince. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you, my friend.
Very, very good to see you.
Now, what do you want to jump into first?
First of all, how has your week been for starters? Because I feel like I haven't seen you in over a week. It feels like it's been
way longer, but realistically, you saw me last week, and you saw me on Friday. I've just been busy, man. Just work and stuff, and obviously stuff with my partner, with all the, all the stuff that's going on behind the scenes here, yeah. But other than that, man, I've just been vibing and been happy and content. Playing games, enjoying myself, enjoying my days off, working hard, and just living. I am happy.
That's good.
I'm very at peace with a lot of things that have been happening in my life. Yeah, we've had some few bad things happen, but again, sometimes life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, I got that. Sometimes life isn't always sunshine and rainbows.
Sometimes life isn't always sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I know. Funny feeling you'd be saying that. But I've been good.
That's
really good.
You mentioned you've been playing games, so you know what? Let's get it out of the way first then, shall we?
Set that baby up.
What have we been playing? So what have you been playing?
So I've legit been playing I finally finished RoboCop Rogue City, and
you did you?
I finally did. Dude, it's so good. I want to get the DLC for it because, like I said, it's good. But that's not the game I'm getting into. I jumped on and I restarted playing Assassin's Creed 3 because I got the Ubisoft I got the Ubisoft Pass thing they have on it.
With the Ubisoft Pass, does it come? Can you play the Black Flag Resync?
I do not know if I can. I don't think.
Or are you going to get it?
Oh fuck yeah, I am, dude. It looks great.
So that's what's happening in this pay? You're getting resynced?
I will probably get resynced, but then again, though, I want to play First Light still. I really want to enjoy that because I love Bond. For those of you who do not know, my favorite Bond is Pierce Brosnan. I loved GoldenEye. It's one of my favorite Bond movies of all time. Yours is actually No Time to Die, correct?
Of Pierce Brosnan?
Of any Bond.
Of any Bond?
Any Bond. You said you're...
Oh, yeah, No Time to Die. Yeah,
no
sorry.
time,
Yeah.
You're like... "Ugh." But no, mine's GoldenEye.
I really, really loved No Time to Die.
More than Skyfall? Wow. And Skyfall gets a huge praise. And I loved Skyfall.
Skyfall was really good.
Skyfall was fantastic.
I think maybe because I didn't see Skyfall and Spectre in cinemas.
I saw Skyfall in cinemas.
Casino. Actually, I didn't even see Casino Royale.
No, I neither did I.
I saw... If you see me looking in that direction, I'm actually looking at the Bond ones right there.
So you've got...
So, I only have...
You only have Craig's era.
Yeah.
You only have from Casino Royale to No Time to Die. I'll skip that. Because look, Spectre's good. I enjoy Spectre.
So I didn't see Skyfall and Spectre.
I saw Skyfall in cinemas because I saw a trailer for it. It really amazed me, and I want to see this I want to see this in the cinemas. So I went to cinemas and watched it. I was like, God damn, this is so fucking good. Like, oh god, Javier Bardem, man, Javier Bardem, such a fantastic actor, and what a great villain for Bond. He's like, out of all the villains I've ever seen in the whole Bond franchise, whether it be in Connery's, Moore's, or any era, he's probably one of the most vicious.
Yeah.
Alongside, obviously, I still think out of all the Bond deaths, I still think Sean Bean's death in GoldenEye is horrible because you know what happened to him, yeah? Do you remember what happened to him in GoldenEye? Do you remember?
No.
No. He fell he literally fell to his death. Like, you see the impact too. He somehow lives.
Somehow he also returned.
Somehow, I know. And then the crazy thing is how he dies. His whole freaking satellite falls on him. So it's like, okay, you got to watch GoldenEye again. I think it's been a while. It's been a while. Anyway, look, that's off topic.
The only time I've played, the only recent thing with GoldenEye is the game.
No, look, I didn't mind GoldenEye. Look, I think out of all of them, there's only two.
I love GoldenEye.
Look, my favorite
game.
I know the game. I love the game. I think when it comes to like 007 games, yours definitely is First Light now, more than anything.
Yeah, more than GoldenEye.
More than GoldenEye. Yeah. I haven't played it yet, so I can't judge it. But I think out of everything, my favorite Bond game.
I still need to finish it, but I can't.
Why? My
TV.
Ah, yes. You need to. Can't you just move your console in the other room there?
It's where the Steam Deck is.
Oh, so just hook it up in there and finish the damn game.
It's where the Steam Deck is. It's also where the Switch 2 is and the original Switch.
Just hook up your damn PlayStation 5 in there.
No, because I want it.
You want to have it, keep it in.
No, good.
You'll
4K
get it.
TV.
You'll get it. You'll get it fixed up.
Yeah. I found a couple of TVs.
I mean, you could get like the.
Hello, Will.
Hello, Will. Welcome.
Yeah. Look, things I've been playing. It's funny. I've been playing that.
This Atlantis? Really? Because you got the PS1 going, don't you? How are you playing? Oh, I see.
I got that copy working onto my Steam Deck.
How?
You preserve it by you can because you can legally do it. Copy the disc over.
I love the fact that your name's on this as well.
Thank you.
Was this I used to do this too with some of my games. I put my name on it, so if I borrow them out, people know who it is. Man.
Yeah, so I've been playing that again. And it's still good.
It's just.
But yesterday I didn't play it. I played a different PS1 game.
What'd you play?
You'll hate me.
Oh God, what?
I played Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
I love that game.
It's good, but
not as good as the PS2 one.
But horror version of Hagrid.
Oh God, yes. Oh, good Lord, no. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, more like PS1
but it was
Hagrid.
Also the same with
a friend of our friend Riley did a costume years ago. It's cardboard, but it's so perfectly painted. It's so good. I loved it. Laughed my ass off with that.
I will block you.
Yes. But oh, camera's up again. I think more than anything, I think more than anything, just PS1 is such a great era of gaming, and I think going back to it always just makes me so happy, so nostalgic. I do hope to revisit it again once I get my PC working with the program that gets to run them.
Well, actually, I think it was CEX at, I like to say Riverlink.
Have a PS1 episode.
PS1 Slim, which is the one I got, I think, for like 150.
That's pretty damn good. Just at the moment, I can't really spend much at the moment. I'm trying to be a bit more
because
easy.
unfortunately CX also doesn't do Afterpay either.
No, it sucks. I wish they would.
I'm so surprised they don't.
Honestly, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that version of Hagrid is stuff of nightmares.
It is, but
it is.
fuck me, it's fun.
It's so fun. Anyway,
so that's what we've been playing. And don't worry, Will, you haven't come halfway through the show. We have just decided to go with that one earlier tonight because you mentioned that you've been playing games.
Yeah.
So, yes. All right. Well, the first main topic that we'll get onto first is...
oh yeah.
I gotta... There we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
And this was a shocker when it actually works up there.
There we go. So God of War has now had to recast Kratos after Ryan Hurst has teared his bicep while filming a stunt.
Can I just say, because this is actually a common wrestling injury, this takes months to heal.
Yes, it does.
Famously, John Cena tore his bicep and he was out for almost nearly half a year with this injury. And the same thing happened to Triple H. So I definitely know Ryan Hurst's pain because it is not an easy injury to recover from. It fucking drills. It fucking drills, man. It sucks.
So what we heard originally, though, we heard that because the first thing that came out...
Yeah.
The first thing that came out was that it was being delayed. That filming stopped.
Yeah.
And it was going to get delayed.
We didn't know.
Filming until the start of next year. We're like, wow, that's huge.
Yeah, we had made an assumption that, hey, maybe someone got injured. And lo and
And
behold,
then it was like not that long after. No, we haven't done any more Soul Frame yet. No, we haven't covered any more yet. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
But then it came out like, I reckon, what was it, like 2 hours later? That Ryan Hurst has now
what a shame. Just such a damn shame. He's like, as Will said there before, it is a shame to see him lose his shot at this character because it's one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, and he lost it because of an injury. And I don't know for a fact he's kicking himself over this.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone was like, we finally got to see him in the Odyssey. Now,
you're not going to see him as Kratos.
Yeah, but this could mean good things, though.
I mean, look, let's be honest. So when they first showed off Kratos, it wasn't a good reaction. It literally wasn't. I personally, I liked it, but I'm like, it just doesn't feel like Kratos to me. It didn't really feel like Kratos. It just looked like I've seen better costumes as well. No offense to the filmmakers. I get they're on a budget with television, but like, you know, it's a multi-million-dollar, studio they were involved with, and that's it.
So, I mean, you got to think of the production-wise, though. Like, yeah, they're a multi-million-dollar, but also they've got other shows that they have to work on too.
True.
You can't halt
everything just for one show.
Like, if it was an injury, like, for example, what's her name? Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
And she got injured on the set of Tomb Raider recently.
Yeah.
They were able to stop filming because it wasn't that long of a recovery.
No.
This is 6+ more months of recovery.
And they just
can't wait.
There's no way
you can't wait for
They just can't wait.
Because not only that, you've also got the kid, right? He's growing.
They can't wait.
So
they can't wait. So look, it sucks, but I think Ryan understands as well that, this is something that he's going to lose this. And unfortunately that's the way it happened. And I feel like he probably decided on that.
Here's the thing. I'm going to say never.
He could come back.
He can come back
as Thor. He was the voice of
Thor.
He was Thor. He was the voice.
What a good way for them to go, look, man, we're sorry that we had to recast you, but here.
Has to wear a big giant rubber fat suit because Thor was quite fat in the game. But he was, like I said, he's a voice of it. Honestly, look, when he was cast as Kratos, I was like, oh, the voice of Thor is gonna be Kratos. Okay, I see it. But now that it is unfortunate he's been recast, maybe they might get an opportunity to find someone actually. They might not even need a muscle suit or something like that. You find someone of equal size like someone who can be just as big as freaking as Kratos can be.
Yeah.
Look, I will wait with expectation, but I will keep them low for now until I see a trailer, like I always am.
I think, look, they'll end up doing all right.
It's not going to be as good as the games itself because honestly, like God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, in my opinion, are masterpieces of a game, including the original trilogy, which again, they are remaking that whole new Greek trilogy. I'm curious to see how they're going to remake it. Is it going to be the same type of gameplay style as the new format with Santa Monica, or is it going to go back to the original way they did it back in the originals? I would love to see that. But yeah.
I agree. I completely agree. Oh, sorry, I got slightly distracted there.
You always do.
Let's get Ryan Gosling as Kratos.
No, we're not going to
Yes.
get Ryan. No, I actually suggest we get Pedro Pascal as freaking...
No, you know who we should get as Kratos?
Who's that? You want the voice of him?
Fuck no.
You don't want Christopher Judge?
Hey, you're up for it, Will? I'm about to say it. Rocky. Question?
Rocky.
We'll go to Asgard. Question?
We'll go to Asgard. Question. We'll go fight Thor. Question.
Yeah, look, I'm gutted for him, but it is what it is, and I think that they might end up getting him back for Thor as a nice little...
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, obviously they're not doing Thor yet unless they actually introduce him in the first, like, because obviously this is based off the first 2018 Thor, Kratos. This is based off that first.
We don't know that yet.
That is true. If they're doing that young of a Atreus, so they have to do that version. They can't just do. Oh, I guess if they can. I guess if they kind of could do that, perhaps. I don't know.
Rocky would be amazing.
But no, Ryan Reynolds as freaking Kratos. There we go. No, I actually...
Chris Pratt.
No, The Rock. Considering how Moana went, yeah, I wouldn't want The Rock as Kratos.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
No.
All right. I suppose I didn't actually talk about what I was playing.
What were you playing?
Let me do the intro again.
Oh, God. Doing this again.
You can tell I'm distracted.
You really are.
So what was I playing? Because I didn't get to do it before.
Usually I'm the one that gets distracted. I'm trying to stay on point tonight. It's you who's messing up this time.
Yeah, I know. It's not good.
And I'm calling you out on it.
Look, I think other than the Harry Potter stuff, because I kind of mentioned that.
But you only briefly played them. You've been playing a lot of what you did on the live stream, correct?
Yeah, so if you guys didn't catch, I was doing a live stream. I think I went for 4 hours. And yeah, Soulframe.
Soulframe looks amazing.
Did you end up watching the stream?
I did. I managed to watch it. Dude, I want to play
Other than me going, yeah. Don't worry, guys. I knew about that. My eyes have been glitching out, so I'm going to go and get them checked.
His eyes are seeing outside the Matrix. I played a bit of it after last week's stream, and I want to get it. And I just can't yet because it's not on Xbox.
It's still in
It
pre-alpha,
sucks.
baby.
It sucks.
But yeah, I recommend going and watch back on the stream. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. Everyone seemed to have enjoyed it.
Yeah, it looked like you had a
were
good
in the
stream.
comment threads watching it.
You said like you had a good stream, which
Yeah.
is really good. I'm glad for that.
Yeah, people were like asking like, "What is this?" and I would tell them. And I think Dark Phoenix, especially, he was like really shocked when I said that this is pre-alpha.
Really?
Yeah, he was like,
The fact that
"This is pre-alpha."
It handled really
And
well.
it looks that gorgeous already.
I mean, obviously, the little glitch I had trying to go into those underground sections, just waiting for the doors to kind of open that was a little problem for me. But other than that,
That's a bug that they'll end up.
yeah. Other than that, dude, the combat's great. I love the the fact that you get unlimited amount of arrows is really good. Can you imagine when the game finally comes out that you got to have like limited arrows? I'd be like, oh, fuck you. It's magical. For God's sake, let me have infinite.
Magical.
I do like the weapon you use though.
You wish you were. Yeah, you should have been there. Bug of the productive meeting though. No, I'm happy that you went on with that, man. That's good. Man has escaped the Matrix. Apparently, I took the red pill.
Apparently. Yeah.
It's basically built off of Duvary. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Is that about Soul Frame?
Yes.
Yeah. It looks really good. Look, honestly, like I said, this coming from the same developers who do Warframe, and I really like I liked playing a little bit of Warframe, but I like playing this a bit more because
I've enjoyed this more than I've ever played with
Warframe. Yeah,
like a little, like the slightest amount
of Warframe.
Yeah,
but this looks better than Warframe.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the combat looks better. It's much more thorough. It's just a fantastic game, and I want to get it.
Which is surprising because I'm a big sci-fi guy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm preferring this like medievally dystopian type of era. That
the trailer for it, though, I was trying to follow the story. I could not follow the story in the trailer. From
I haven't actually
from the Tenmo demo that they shared for the at Tenmo.
Tenacon?
Yeah, at Tenacon. Yeah, I tried to understand the story. I couldn't. I was like, what's going on in this game?
That's fair.
I mean, the weapons look freaking cool. I was there for mainly the gameplay. I wasn't there for the story yet, but no, honestly, I'm pretty keen to see this actually release on consoles when it finally does.
And
when it gets out of pre-alpha.
You can keep an eye on that on our pages. We'll definitely post it or talk about it on the podcast when it's officially released.
Do you reckon it'd be a Game Pass game? You reckon?
Won't be Game Pass.
But it'd definitely be like
it'll be a free game.
On the Microsoft Store, yeah.
Just to be on the Microsoft Store will be free.
Are there any games or movies that blend medieval and sci-fi? That could be cool.
Wasn't that movie called The Black Knight?
Oh, God. Yeah. Wasn't it with Martin Lawrence?
Yeah.
God, I remember watching that years ago. It's not the best comedy per se. It's not the best of Martin Lawrence's work. Honestly, I still think that him and Will Smith.
But it's kind of been that
kind of
sci-fi
funny,
medieval,
yeah.
but also comedy aspect.
Yeah. Yeah. Some pre-albums have been alright, but Soul Friends is something else. The finished product is going to be incredibly polished. There's cowboys and sci-fi, but I'm not sure about medieval and sci-fi. Yeah, Cowboys and Alien.
Yep.
Yeah, with Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
God, that's an old one. That's very old one.
Medievally.
No.
I guess you could say like the Excalibur movie.
I guess you could say that. I was going to say, I thought in the back of my mind, Event Horizon, but no, that's just pure horror sci-fi. It's nothing to do with medieval stuff.
In the Holy Grail.
Well, it was a scene where modern people come into it as well.
Yeah.
That's a bit sci-fi, but not really. It's more pure comedy and medieval, which is even more hilarious.
I'm just muting my phone. Don't worry.
You're good. You're good.
All
right, we need to get off the games, particularly off Soulframe. And what do we want to talk about next? We've gone over Kratos and that, but I feel like there's another one you want to talk about. And if it's the one I am thinking of, I'm keen to talk about it because I was a bit shocked by it.
Which one?
Not that one.
Oh, okay. Oh,
not that one.
You can wait for that one then.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into it.
So Switch 2 customers have no rights to US tariff refunds. Nintendo argues as they received exactly what they bargained and paid for.
How do you feel about that?
So, shortly before launch last year, Nintendo raised the price of Switch 2 accessories and subsequently announced a price rise for the original Switch. The company, like every other electronics manufacturer, has seen its financial margins under pressure due to rising component prices, and last year the US tariffs rolled out by the Trump administration. Switch 2 pre-orders in the US and Canada was even delayed as a result. A year later, and the US Supreme Court has now deemed those tariffs were illegal, with refunds promised to businesses who paid them for a collective $160 billion tariff refund. But what about the consumers who paid more in response to the tariffs? A proposed class action lawsuit is brewing, calling for Nintendo to share its refund with Switch purchasers. But the company itself has said it has no reasons to do so.
That's just...
Sorry.
That's crazy.
My laptop's freezing.
No.
As reported by GameFile, Nintendo has asked for the proposed legal action to be dismissed as customers received exactly what they bargained and paid for. In other words, it was the customer's decision to buy a product at the stated price at the time, regardless of the reasons why that price may have been higher due to tariffs. The common thread among plaintiffs' claim is that it is somehow unfair, Nintendo wrote, that Nintendo has not retroactively adjusted its prices for completed sales in response to outcome of the tariffs litigation, but that is now how commercial transactions work. Nintendo or one of its retailers set a price for each product, and consumers decided whether that price was worth paying. Those who bought Nintendo's products received exactly what they bargained and paid for: a console, game, and or accessory at a price to which both parties agreed. The money plaintiffs paid represents the purchase price of the goods they wanted and received. Plaintiffs are not entitled to a rebate simply because of intervening legal developments related to tariffs.
That's a lot. Man, as someone said on the stream here, Nintendo are going to run a monopoly soon.
Yeah.
I mean, they already are. I mean, we saw the price. I mean, when the Switch 2 was announced, you remember the huge, like, controversy around the prices? Like, the price of the games?
Yes.
The game keys as well, not just cartridges, but, like, you know, it's not everything's on the freaking cartridge you get, and only selected companies are doing the full game on there. It's also, look, like I said, I know I am going to get a Switch 2, but I'm still waiting for more of their remake details. Until those details come through, I'm still not going to buy one yet because, quite frankly, like I said, I have a Switch Lite. I haven't touched it in a while.
The last time I think you touched it was for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. Actually, I was playing it because I've still got...
oh, that's right. You took it overseas.
Yeah,
that's
I was playing it all the time over there. I need to get back into it. But, like, again, I've been playing games on the Xbox I've been playing. But what pisses me off even more about with Nintendo is they just don't give a shit about their players. And look... You may say otherwise, but whenever I see Nintendo just actively going after people who do the simplest thing, like, for example, this happened a couple of years ago, they'll go after anybody who is doing emulating. They do not like the emulation community, particularly when you want to emulate their old games. Like, for example, there was a gaming club over in the States who were literally wanted to run the old school Smash Melee on the GameCube.
I think we spoke about
on the old show. And I absolutely detested Nintendo for doing this to them. They were doing nothing wrong. Nothing freaking wrong. Because there's no other... Look, the way they were playing it, it's the only way they could play it because none of them could access to a GameCube. No one could even find them Super Smash Melee because it's almost nigh existent finding copies of that game. And that's another reason why I will never trust Nintendo. You could deliver me the most amazing freaking games ever. I will never trust big companies like this because they're always trying to undermine and underlay their player base.
See, I with the Nintendo stuff, I agree, but I also disagree. So with that, I think when it comes to emulation, I understand why, as a company, when someone else is profiting off that name, doing a competition like that, and it's run as an emulation, 9 times out of 10, it's an illegal ROM.
Still, though, in my personal opinion, what they were trying to do was for charity.
Yes, but they're still doing it under an illegal ROM. Right?
Yeah.
Now, if they were doing it under a GameCube, different. Now, if it was also ripped off the actual cartridge or disc because it was a GameCube game, and they have proof of purchase of that, different.
Yeah, because they already own it.
That's different.
Yeah.
But if they most likely have gone online and gotten one legally.
Sorry, I had to giggle at what Will said. Nintendo is such big poopy pants.
Now, when it comes to them not caring about their player base, I disagree on that as well. Because right now,
they do.
They are
Oh, I know.
The biggest company right now that is proving they care about their player base
still
more than
doing
anything.
physical. But still, though, they are, but they aren't because the games are not having the full data on it, particularly game keys. You still got to go on the internet in order to download them.
Now, you can still get some cartridges that do that.
You still can get some.
That was during the Switch 1 era. A lot of it was because those games couldn't fit on to a cartridge. Now that we've got the Switch 2, better capacity, better storage on these cartridges, it's different. But yeah, look, I think it's a very gray area.
That's a good point there. CH. Nintendo was better under Satoru Iwata. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just giggling all these comments. They're amazing.
Yeah, we'll go through all.
We'll go through them. But look, like I said, I am curious to see how this is going to go ahead. The US tariffs have been screwing around everything in this entire world. You can fuck it.
I hate to say it, but I kind of agree with Nintendo on this.
Yeah. I agree too. Like, seriously, I agree with what they're saying right here. I agree that the Switch 2 customers have no right to US tariff refunds.
Like, you
purchased it, you get exactly what you pay for.
You knew what you were paying for at that price at that certain time. You couldn't.
Why are you trying to use it?
It's not like that you received that, right? And then it's a faulty product, or you went and bought it on sale, but it's actually, the next day.
If you're not happy with it and you try to use a tariff refund, I'm sorry, you're not going to get it. You've got no right to it. If you don't like it, get a goddamn refund the proper way.
The best way I could say it. So a couple of weeks ago, I actually put money down on a TV. Right?
Yep. You put a down payment.
Yep. So the salesman told me it was True Mini LED.
Was this that one you called me about?
Yeah. So it was True Mini LED, right? 4K. They told me it was at 120 hertz, HDMI 2.1.
Yep.
Right? None of it was true.
No, he lied to you.
So it is mini LED, but not full mini LED.
No.
It is edge lighting mini LED. That's completely different. So they
just bamboozled you. They tried to they literally lied to you to make a sale, which is not cool.
Now in your
defense,
I will not say in my defense. In my mistake, I should have done the research beforehand.
I know.
But when you go into a shop and you've got these people telling you...
You feel pressured.
You feel pressured, but they also kind of get you.
That's why...
So I then put the down payment on because I was like, that's a fucking good deal. This is a really good deal. I'm going to do that. So put the money down, walk out, start looking, put the product name down, and I couldn't find one single review for that TV. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it's a 2026 model. It's only 3 months old. So why is it all being discontinued?
And you turned out it was
then I started looking at it, and I'm looking at it, and then that's when people on Reddit and all that were saying that it's edge lighting.
God, and it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, it is.
It is, but
and then it never once mentioned in the actual product description that it had 2.1 and it was only doing 60 hertz.
Yeah.
So I called back. I was like, "This is bullshit. You fucking lied to me. Give me back my money." That's that's essentially I think what these people are trying to think, but it's wrong. You didn't. You purchased it knowing that the tariffs were there. You knew what you were getting. There is nothing wrong with the product that you got. You don't deserve the refund. Sorry.
Right. How did when you went back there? What did the guy say to you that sold it to you?
He's like, "No worries, here you go." I was like, "Thank you,
and screw you."
Yep.
Trying to sell me
Buy Dark Prince. That was
short,
Prince. But I understand you got to sleep for it.
Yeah, it's okay, man. We understand.
All right, let's go through these comments quickly.
Yeah, what do we got there?
Oh my gosh, we got a lot.
Oh god.
Will says he's still been playing Power Simulator.
Yes, it's so good. I've been playing bits and pieces of Power Simulator too.
And then we go on with talking about Golden Guy mentioned for the medieval sci-fi stuff, Doom the Dark Ages.
Oh damn, I've totally forgot about Doom the Dark Ages. That's a fantastic. They just released a new DLC for it, which is already getting rave reviews saying it's really damn good.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Will says, wait, holy crap, I just realized the microphones are fixed. Both are coming through both earphones. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he did it.
We did it last week. I'm surprised you didn't notice last week.
How did you not realize? Jesus Christ, man. Brain was switched off, probably.
Cool Edit says, sorry for the stupid question, but who is Kratos? And sorry if I spelled it incorrectly. Kratos is the main protagonist in
the God of War franchise. Series. Yep, God of War series. Fantastic series. I highly recommend it.
And then we get to...
What's your favorite God of War, actually?
I remember the PS2 era.
So I'm guessing it's one of the originals?
Yeah.
Is it God of War 2?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed 2.
Did you play 3?
No.
Damn, 3's good.
Yeah. We're getting that remaster soon,
yeah, we are. Like I said, they're getting the full remake of the Greek trilogy.
Okay, then we've got Golden Guy saying Nintendo are going to run a monopoly soon.
Yeah, I'd said that before. Yeah, it's so damn true though. It's true. They can
How?
run it.
If there's any company right now running a monopoly,
It's Sony.
no, it's Xbox.
It's Xbox. Yeah, considering what they're doing at the moment, they're
all
in
the
a hole.
studios that they've bought.
Oh my god, they bought
They're
so
the
many,
ones
and now they're
running
closing
Monopoly.
studios. Now they're closing studios and firing people. Which again, they are still copying it for. Look, I get it. I understand. But at the same time, though, there's backlash. There's always going to be backlash against people getting fired.
Because Xbox got in. So what we're seeing with and we'll get into it because it's a subject that we're going to talk about tonight. But Xbox went through what Paramount went through.
Yep.
Or well, what Paramount's going through right now.
Still going through right now,
with the merger stuff, right?
which we'll get into.
Xbox was going through that with the acquisition of Activision and Blizzard.
Yep.
And it was all about you're going to be then most likely monopolizing the gaming industry at that point. So,
And honestly,
I'd say
that is
Xbox
exactly what Microsoft / Xbox have done.
Yeah.
They monopolized it, and this is under Phil Spencer. And now, with the new CEO, she's having to clean up the mess.
Yeah. So I'd say that Xbox is more the one that's running a monopoly than anything.
Look, at least they are admitted to it that they are trying to fix it up and closing studios. Because here's the thing. We talked about this last week with Bethesda, and we have mentioned it before we even went live on the show, and you made a good point that the game is over for Bethesda to stop muck-assing around and to stop sitting down doing nothing, no announcements, nothing. Announce something, and that's exactly what they have done with all these announcements, because you made a good point.
Yeah, we haven't actually... That should be in the show next week.
That should be in the show next week. We can talk about that next week.
We can get there at some
Look,
point tonight.
We'll get that point this time tonight, but we should move on to the next topic before we go off ahead. What have we got next, Matt?
Well, I'm still quickly going through them.
Uh-huh.
The comments. Cool Edit says, I couldn't help but think of how someone got in trouble for making Maui in Moana a lot bigger than Islanders are.
No, I can understand because Maui's a god.
Yeah.
He's a god. He's allowed to be bigger because he's literally a freaking celestial.
Yeah. Apple is a monopoly as well.
I agree. They are a big monopoly and also a fucking evil monopoly, in my personal opinion. I don't like iPhones. You don't either. We literally have complained years and years ago because we're both Samsung users that we just don't like Apple. I don't like their iOS system. Yeah, I know. I don't like Apple. I really don't. Particularly the iPhone. I hate the system on it. The iOS system is just utterly just bogus. And I find it bland. Would you though? I consider them to be a monopoly. You want a real monopoly? Look at freaking Disney. They're a monopoly.
They're heading that way.
Heading that way. They're already there. And again, Paramount alluded to a monopoly if this merger goes ahead.
Did you know? I'm not sure if you know this.
What?
This is going to tech stuff. Did you know that Apple screens are actually Samsung screens?
I did know that actually, and I find it really funny. So literally, you're not even getting an Apple screen, you're getting a Samsung screen.
Macs suck. Yeah, some do, some don't. I think the ones that had like the M1 chip was actually pretty good.
Oh, hello. We have a I have a Samsung 2 T-Tiger. Also, hello. Yo, hello.
Yeah, look, I think Macs aren't too bad.
No, Macs.
This
look,
one's a little bit of a shit.
I had an iPad for years.
But
I had an iPad for years until I will say this though, the iPad screens, friggin' hell, they are so just. You drop and you crack the screen so quickly. Yeah, I know. I know.
the fold.
You know how I haven't really dropped. It's funny though. I have dropped my phone. I've not had any freaking issue with it. You drop that like once, and all of a sudden you can't even use the big main screen anymore, which that must suck.
Yeah, look, well, I'd say that PCs are better for like regular use.
Good example.
Yeah, this
Right there.
But
Yep.
I think Macs are really good for like the creator space. They work much better with like Lightroom and Premiere, like all of like your main heavy creative arts.
Plus, also
editing software. It's much better.
I was just thinking about that. That camera's going to go off. Yeah, so it must every half an hour.
Yeah.
It's got to be that, right? Because I literally had in my mind's eye, I was like, the camera's going to go off.
Mine's eye. There was stuff about Mind's Eye recently too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, something about Mind's Eye came out.
Oh Jesus. Right, but no.
But yeah, I think Macs are alright when it comes to like the creative arts.
I agree. Yeah. All right. Let's continue on.
Yeah, I'm not touching any of our fucking.
No, because I keep trying to tell you. You remember what you told me last week? We need to get back on topic. What are you doing, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm all over the place, but I have excuse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we see you. Don't worry. We see you.
No, we don't see anyone.
I
think you got the voices in your head, bro.
I hear voices in my head.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. We mentioned it, so here we go.
Oh, yep. I am very excited to talk about this. I know you are too. You were very happy to hear this.
Very much so. So, Paramount and Warner Brothers merger has been paused now for at least 2 weeks by a judge. As reported by Variety, Judge Araceli called for the merger to come to a stop after a state coalition argued the move would violate federal antitrust law. The fear is that it could lead to higher prices and fewer movies and TV shows. Paramount had reportedly expected to close the deal by Wednesday, July 22nd. The temporary restraining order will keep the deal from being finalized for another 14 days, but could be extended for as much as 28 days. A total of 12 states seek to block the Paramount merger, but Paramount attorney Jeff Kessler has argued that states have failed to provide enough evidence to suggest the merger is anti-competitive. Plaintiff states showing at least demonstrates that serious questions going to the merits remain, weighing in favor of preliminary injunctive relief. Paramount and Warner Brothers will continue to operate as separate, viable companies competing in the marketplace while they wait for the court to adjudicate this case. The balance of equities combined with the public's vital interest in antitrust enforcement therefore tips sharply in favor of the requested injunctive relief. A Paramount takeover of Warner Brothers was almost certainly always going to have its critics, but the lead up to today's events has been especially controversial. Movie fans will remember when Netflix announced an $82.7 billion deal to acquire the company back in December. The months ahead saw that slowly fall apart after Paramount revealed it had launched its own hostile bid, which is called a superior all-cash offer.
In a February 2026 plot twist, it is reported that Warner Brothers was interested in reopening negotiations with Paramount, despite agreeing to sell to Netflix. Then later that same month, Netflix walked away from the deal, all but securing Paramount as the victor with a $110 billion offer. Or after actually finalizing the deal, however, is a completely different story. As noted by the NBC News, the suit to block the merger was launched July 13th with the court hearing arguments from both the 12 state coalitions and Paramount Friday, July 17th. California Attorney General Rob Bonta called the judge's ruling a critical first win in our case to ensure this mega merger never sees the light of day.
History tells the tale of what happens when a few people have great power over markets that are central to Americans' lives. Fewer opportunities for people, worse products and services for all people, Bonta said. With our lawsuit, we're fighting for a free and fair market and a thriving film and television industry that serves creatives and audiences alike. We have a full tank of gas, the law on our side, and look forward to continuing to make our case. Look,
I do agree with you there. Keep Paramount away from DC. I don't trust them after what they've done with Legend of Aang. I agree.
Yep, I completely agree.
Considering that the movie just released now, but spoiler alert, the movie leaked online after a hack where I can say this, and I don't care because the movie's out now. I've seen it. I saw it months ago. I'm not going to say how because I will not be revealing that, but I have seen it. And it is an amazing movie, and it should be released in the cinemas, Paramount.
Look...
This merger should not happen.
Look, we've been talking about this for ages now, but I think the biggest thing is that if this does keep going through, and these keep getting blocked and blocked and blocked...
Paramount just need to walk away.
I think they will eventually, because as I said to you... I think
12 states block them.
The last time we spoke about it, I think it's after October and they can't finalize it.
They got to pay...
$6.5 million a day.
Yep, $6.5 million a day.
Which is... fucking crazy.
And that's a day. Every day they got to pay which again, it's a multi-billion-dollar company. That's nothing to them. But Thing is, though, that adds up.
Yeah.
And they have other shows that they need to run to, need to, actors, workers, everything need to pay for out of this company. And having a $6.5 million payout they got to do every day while trying to do this, they need to walk away from this.
I think
I think they're going to. They got to. This is still getting... Okay, 12 states are blocking this. One of them is New York City.
They're not blocking it yet. They want to. They're trying to.
Yeah, and one of those states is New York. That is Mayor Memdani. Did you also see on... also, this guy has got balls. The biggest balls I've ever seen from any mayor of New York City.
You've seen his balls?
Yeah, I have. And I'm saying this because, did you see his latest video?
That went right over his head.
Yeah, it did, because I know what you meant, and I'm not going to let you ride on it. Screw you.
No, thank you. I don't want to.
But the reason why I bring it up is because, did you see the latest video that Memdani put on his socials? He literally called out Benjamin Netanyahu, and straight up, the first opening line, Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal. Straight there. On that.
Oh, good. No, we've got a tiger on our fucking back. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Screw us. Yeah. But no.
Yeah, look, I think that they might go, okay, look, we will take out CBS, we'll take out HBO and come up with other ways so they can just be like, we just want the film section, right? If that's the case, it might be better. Right?
Just leave DC alone.
I won't say it's better, but what I mean by better, I mean like the other states and everything will be like, oh, okay, so you're not going to have all control.
There needs to be a clause. Yeah.
Well, it's what happened with Disney, with Fox. They're like, we're not touching Fox News and that. You guys, Sports, you still have that. That's all.
We just want the movies.
We're just going for the studio.
Thing is, though, there needs to be a clause in this, and that is that Paramount Plus needs to honor the deals of movies and release them in cinemas. Don't shove them onto Paramount Plus. That is the only thing that they want this merger to go through. It's the fact that they have to give a guarantee, a legally binding guarantee that movies are going to be released in the cinemas and not shoved onto Paramount Plus.
Yeah, look,
because again,
that's something that will all be discussed in a document that we don't have any access to look at any of that. Right, I'm sure that will be part of it, as it was with Disney, Marvel and Fox.
Yeah, Marvel and Fox.
Marvel and Fox. Sorry, Disney and Fox.
Disney and Fox, yeah.
And I'm sure it will also be the same thing that was in a deal with Activision and Xbox.
I agree.
Right?
What?
It's all in paperwork that we don't see. We're just seeing they're going from Warner Brothers.
Yep, exactly. And what needs to happen is, and again, what is amazing to me is these, like, Paramount is looking at this and realizing that they are up against some of the, like, most powerful states in the United States of America. I mean, for goodness sake, California is one of those states, and New York City.
Hollywood itself.
Hollywood itself was literally saying, nah, we're good. We don't need you. Yeah. We don't want you here. We're blocking this. Yeah. And other actors as well. Mark Ruffalo being one of those major actors.
Oh, there's a lot of actors.
There's a lot of actors who do. Like, this merger should not happen. Paramount Plus cannot be trusted. They should never be trusted because, personally, in my utmost opinion, they screwed over the Avatar franchise by not releasing this movie in the cinemas. But you know I'm right.
Did you see that they are releasing it into some theaters?
Yes, some, but not all of them.
I know, but that's just only recent. They've come out and just said, oh yeah, no, we're going to release it into some theaters.
Why don't you just release it into all theaters?
I know.
Make it a goddamn blockbuster sale. You can bank millions from this by putting it in the cinemas. Imagine the ticket sales. Avatar fans literally love this. I loved it. It's an amazing film. There's some great aspects for it. This should be seen on a freaking big screen. Should not be seen sitting at home on a small screen. If you don't have a big enough screen, you can't appreciate the hard work, the animation goes into this.
I saw a 100-inch TV yesterday.
Yeah, literally.
Like, looking at it going, holy fuck.
I've seen one. Like,
this is going to take up my wall.
You know what's crazy, though, is the fact is that the heat coming off that, you wouldn't even need a heater. It would heat your whole place.
Well, not necessarily.
Dude, when we were at JB Hi-Fi, I saw a 100-inch TV. I was barely even next to it. I'm like, fuck me, I'm feeling the heat coming off that thing. Jesus Christ. When
you're in that store too, you also got combating with like
other things, elements in that. But also,
so many other
you wouldn't need to turn the lights on in your house.
Yeah, I know.
Don't turn it to me on. Like a cinema coming on.
But look, I'm gonna bring you the question. And I'm going to bring you guys the question. Who would you rather go for the merger? Would you rather Netflix or would you rather Paramount?
Netflix.
I kind of have to agree.
Because, look,
Netflix has been trying to get into the theater world now.
Has been trying to get in the theater world. And also, you know, especially with the last season of Stranger Things, they lose the last episode in the cinemas.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And I like that. Paramount is doing the polar opposite. They are still sticking with the streaming thing because I don't care what anybody says. I still enjoy going to the movies.
I would also challenge and say, if we got a new contender to come in, I would choose Amazon.
You would choose Amazon because of The Boys and how they release that in the theaters as well.
Not just that, dude.
But they released a whole bunch of movies.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. That's a big deal. That was their first bit. That was their big step into motion picture with Project Hail Mary into cinemas.
They've
correct?
had a couple, I think.
But this was their biggest one.
Hit, yeah.
Still haven't seen it yet.
Fuck me. Seriously.
I haven't been able to get access onto your server when I want to watch it because, spoiler alert, the remote play wasn't working.
Not my problem.
It is your problem.
Your problem.
I'm not going to argue.
Anyway, tell us what you guys think.
Love
do
to
you
know.
think Netflix or Paramount? And what do you guys think of the merger happening and all the pause right now?
Yeah, just before we go, Tiger said that Paramount doesn't understand Avatar. The voice of Iroh, Greg Baldwin, called them out on all of his social media accounts. Damn, when you had the voice of Iroh calling you out, it's bad. Uncle Iroh calling out. Yeah, floor-to-floor ceiling, wall-to-wall television would be glorious. Netflix, I despise Netflix. Breaking news. Oh, okay, cool. I don't give a shit about that. Netflix.
Breaking news, Mr. Beast is married.
Yeah, he got married. Yeah.
Congratulations. Breaking news.
Breaking
Taylor
news.
Swift is married too. I don't give a shit. But thank you for letting us
Thank you for
know.
that. We appreciate that. Netflix capacitor. Whoa. Right, what do we got next, Matthew? Netflix.
I was just quickly going through those comments. All right. Let's do Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Right, let's do it.
Um,
Right, I saw that there.
So, Spider-Man Brand New Day director insists there is a very real reason not to tell people who Sadie Sink is playing. We were just talking about this just before the show.
We know.
If people are going to get mad, I can't control that when asked if the secrecy will ultimately feel like a wind-up. I wish everything was a secret. Some people want to know everything, some people don't, he continued. There are certain people like me. If I know I'm going to watch a movie, I try not to even watch the trailers, which I think Will is doing. But you'll see when you watch the movie that there's a very real reason not to tell people who Sadie Sink is playing. And I don't think you'll get mad at it. I think you will be like, oh, I'm glad I didn't know that.
I mean, we'll find out next week. It drops next week.
So I guess my question is to you and to all of you in the chat too. Who do you think she is?
Do you reckon I should do speaking of Spider-Man, Brand New Day, do you reckon I should do like a speed build of a new Punisher arm?
You're not going to get it done.
I can get it done. I can get started tonight when I get back and do a whole day
You're
project.
a madman.
So is Emma. You know she is as well. She's done it before.
Yes, but I think you already
I've got
have
all the
Punisher outfit already. Just use that. Who gives a shit?
I do, because it's not the new armor.
Who gives a fuck?
I do.
Oh my fucking god.
You know me, I'm such a perfectionist.
We had this argument, I think, last week on the way home. Because he's like, this is like literally the same thing. And I said, and you wonder why your fucking Batman outfit keeps getting delayed. This is why. Focus on one!
I'm focusing on Red Hood.
Anyway, I think she's Jean Grey.
I really do believe she's actually MJ. She's got superpowers.
I mean, it's a very good possibility.
I mean, it's impossible. Well, she's Jean
also, I don't think
Grey.
so because we already have MJ.
We already have MJ, and it's also Zendaya does a really great MJ, and I love her MJ. Look, honestly, if she ended up being Jean Grey, cool. I mean, we got Jean Grey in the friggin' in the X-Men universe because again, she's technically not the original MJ, like the MJ. She's technically not the real, the original Jean Grey because the actress that played her, Famke Janssen, did not return as well for X-Men Doomsday alongside her other
Doesn't mean that she wouldn't have returned it.
True. I mean,
I think we discussed that, but
we'll get into
there's
that.
all Doomsday stuff coming. Obviously,
Doomsday is coming.
That's the biggest fucking thing right now, but doesn't mean that she won't show up in Secret Wars.
True that. Again, there's so many different people that...
Because remember, Spidey isn't even in
Doomsday. No.
So, look,
maybe
I
something
think she might be Jean
happens.
Grey.
Maybe something happens in Brand New Day is a reason why he doesn't show up in.
I think he dies.
Well, we have to wait and see.
I think he dies.
We'll find out next
and
week.
he's in resurrection mode during the events of Doomsday.
Yep, we'll have to find out and see. Find out next
but
week.
I don't know. Who do you think? If she's not Jean Grey?
I don't know.
If she's not Jean Grey, this
I don't
question comes
know.
to you guys as well.
It's hard. I can't think of any other character she could play because she just gives off Jean Grey vibes.
There was a sidekick. There was a female sidekick with the Punisher as well that people have theorized could be her.
I know I know it. She had a huge part. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hang on. Sec. No. Rachel Cole Aves. She introduced in 2011. She's an ex-Marine who becomes a vigilante after her husband and family are murdered during...
Her name?
Rachel Cole Aves. So Alves. She is a ex-Marine. She becomes a vigilante after her husband and family...
what?
Rachel Cole Aves. Or Aves. So Alves. She becomes a... I mean,
look, there's a good chance. Look at that.
It's so goddamn... Like, it looks accurate, but also Rachel didn't have powers. She didn't have powers. She teams up with Frank Castle, who briefly takes up the Punisher Crusade and eventually operates with his blessing and logo. So she becomes another version of the Punisher, and Frank actually gives her the go ahead.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been hidden, but I do think ultimately she's Jean.
I believe she's Jean. She's got to be.
For them to say, "Oh well, we don't know. You guys don't know," and you're gonna be like, "I'm glad I didn't know." Bullshit.
She's not gonna be Dr. Octo.
Never say never.
Never say never. All right, so we got that out of the way with Spider-Man Brand New Day. I know there's something else you want to jump into. What have we got next, Mr. Matthew?
Mr. Matthew.
Oh, yeah.
Name, I don't know. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige feels like a gigantic loser and failure over doomed Blade reboot with Mahershala.
I mean, he said it. I mean, let's be honest here. The handling of Mahershala Ali's Blade has been piss poor. It's been very messy. And the fact that they just cancel it and didn't do anything with it, I mean, it sucks, but you're not going to have a whole... If nothing's going to happen with Mahershala Ali, I mean... First and foremost, what a fumble. Mahershala Ali, man.
Yeah.
An incredible actor who could play Blade really easily. I mean, for goodness sake, he looks like Blade. He's got that look and he's got that swagger to be Blade.
Yeah.
But I think when Wesley Snipes came back as Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine...
That was kind of like said...
That was kind of the nail in the coffin for the Blade that they were working on. It proves to me that Snipes could still play Blade. Even though it's been a long time since he played
There's
Blade.
only room for one Blade.
There's only ever one Blade. Only ever room for one. Deadpool looks at the camera. But honestly, I love Mahershala, but just do another project with Wesley Snipes.
So I'm feeling very excited that we got Wesley back for a time in Deadpool and Wolverine, and like a gigantic loser and failure that we didn't get off the ground with
with Mahershala Ali.
Thank you.
Yeah, Marvel Studios, he says he feels like a giant loser. Failure of the Doom Blade reboot that was meant to star Mahershala Ali. He announced... So this got announced back in 2019.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. And then it was confirmed that he would... Mahershala Ali would feature a new version of its Vampire Hunter, previously played by Wesley Snipes. 7 years. The project appears to be dead in the water, despite enthusiasm for Ali and fans to see it eventually. We landed on modern day, Feige said. In an interview last summer, acknowledging that Blade's script had gone through 3 or 4 different incantations. Woo, 2 of them which were period pieces. We didn't feel like, as we often do, you can have a good script and make it a good script through production. Feige continued discussing why the project had been pushed back. He then said that we didn't feel confident that we could do that on Blade. And we didn't want to do that to Mahershala. And didn't want to do that to us. And then he said, and then back in December, Mia Goth said she had got a wig to wear for the 1920s Blade movie idea before the setting was scrapped and the project was placed on hiatus. Then, Goff said the furthest they got to me was I flew to Atlanta, did a chemistry test with Mahershala. Goff said, speaking on the Josh Horowitz podcast, did a costume fitting and a wig fitting. I was very excited in the direction it was going, and Mahershala had such an interesting take on it. He was great, and it just unraveled from there, unfortunately. Yeah, alongside Mia Goff's wig, fans know that a full wardrobe of clothes was made for the film supporting artists, which were ultimately sold on. Bizarrely, these ended up being used in another period vampire movie, Ryan Coogler's acclaimed Sinners. So the clothes for Blade went to Sinners, which again, Sinners is amazing. And then obviously we know about this. Wesley Snipes then reprised his role as Blade for a cameo in Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool actor Ryan Reynolds has said that he wants Snipes' classic Marvel movie hero to get a send-off of film akin to Hugh Jackman's Logan.
That would be cool.
That would be friggin' awesome.
Tiger says, how is it hard to make something with Blade? They're having issues with the Blade game too. As far as I'm aware, they're not having issues with the Blade game.
It's to do with Arcane.
Of the studio set to leave Microsoft. So that's really the issue. It's not really the game that's an issue.
It's the studio because they have the game is still in development, but unfortunately, because Xbox happened to do a full, as Asha Swama said, they're doing a full-on shake-up their entire Xbox studios because they are not doing well financially. They are hemorrhaging because of the decisions that Phil Spencer made. And I don't care what anybody says, this is Phil Spencer's mess. He bought all these studios and then basically sat on his thumbs and didn't tell them what to do. Specifically, Todd Howard with Bethesda. It's a big prime example. And now
I'll bring that up.
Yeah, bring that up because I feel like I need to talk about this. And if I do crash out,
we will
crash out because
he will crash out.
I'll crash out because I love Bethesda. I love their games: Skyrim, Fallout, Doom with id Software. But I am sick and tired of Todd Howard's lies and mistakes and
hold
the
on
issues.
to it. We'll
all
get to it.
All right.
I told you to wait. Anyway,
but Will made a good point. Yeah, Blade's got the delay curse. I mean, for goodness sake. After all, they did nothing with Blade after Blade Trinity because that movie just was a huge disaster. For goodness sake, did you know in Blade Trinity at the end of the movie when we see Blade's body on the gurney? Do you know they digitally forced open the Wesley Snipes' eyes because he refused to open them for the scene? He was that done with the movie that he literally refused to open his eyes for the final scene, so they just digitally opened it.
I had to do that for a shoot once. I shot. I was doing a shoot for this cafe, and I got this really good shot of the.
Is that your local one?
Yeah,
yeah.
I got this really good shot of the cashier, serving someone over at the counter. But unfortunately, her eyes, I got her mid-blink, so it was shut, and I'm like, shit!
Yeah, they digitally had the eyes.
So,
how did they look?
I went back down, the day after, and luckily she was working.
Ask you a photo of her?
No, I just went down and ordered a coffee so I could see what color eyes hers was.
So you can do it right.
It ended up okay.
Oh no! But Phil Spencer needs to be put on trial for his crimes against the gaming community. I wouldn't put that as a stretch. He just needs to be forgotten about. I want the holy Tyler crash out,
and we'll get there.
The delays, it just worked.
You know what? We're gonna take a break from that and go to this.
Have we done
What have we been watching? Shall I start?
Go for it.
Okay. I watched Scary Movie 6.
Ooh.
It's shit.
You only laughed at one scene. I haven't seen it yet.
I laughed at 3 things. Mm-hmm. Right?
3 things. Okay, so the more is more.
Maybe 4.
Okay, 4. Okay. Not 6?
Full up.
Not 6?
No, not 6.
Okay.
So, but 2 of them are the laugh out loud, like really laugh out loud moments. And the other two are like like little chuckles. And I'm going to go into spoiler territory here. There is a section where who was the jock guy in the first one? Blonde hair. What was his name? I can't remember his name. But he was the football one. Dating what's her name from American Pie?
Hang on. From the first Scary Movie. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me just Google it quickly because I know who you're talking about. Scary Movie. God, when did Scary Movie 1? Man, it came out in 2000. Can you believe that? It's so who was it? Let's have a look. Hold on. Cast. Was it John Abrahams as Bobby Prince?
No, Bobby was the friend, wasn't it?
Was it this guy?
It was Greg.
Was Greg?
Yeah, Greg. So Lachlan Monroe played Greg. So Greg has a daughter / transitioning into a male.
Right? Oh God!
In the show.
Yeah.
Greg got his dick cut off. And it was tiny. And he fainted. And so his daughter is in the house and Ghostface calls and she's like, my dad's out. And you know what? Even though they are, joke's on you. I've got the pool guy here. I've got the gardener. And he goes, look out the window and they've called the ICE agency to go and arrest them. So I was like, that's good.
Funny.
I like that. That's really funny.
I haven't even seen it, but I'm just picturing mind's eye and it sounds so fucking good.
It was funny. It was funny as shit. The second thing that made me really laugh the most, they take a complete piss take on K-pop Demon Hunters. And they changed the lyrics to Golden. They sing Golden, but they've changed the lyrics, and it's all for Shorty.
They did. Of course they did.
It's all for Shorty and about getting high. I was like, that's funny. That is funny. And then the other two, there was a quick little joke about Epstein. And the last one is how it ends.
How does it end?
Up to you. If you want me to tell you how it ends, that part of the spoiler, I'm happy to not say and keep that for you guys to watch it. But completely up to you.
I need to watch it. I will watch it. I will get around to it.
It's not great though.
It's not great.
Yeah, I'm like, this is so shit. This is so shit.
It's shit.
Yeah, I really didn't like it in the end.
You really didn't?
Nah.
That
a lot of it, I ended up just scrolling my phone because it wasn't engaged into it. I just couldn't.
It sucks because, like, again, we were really excited to see it. I still haven't seen it yet, and you're really excited to see it too. But it ends up just, if it's just a letdown, it sucks. I mean, look, I'll give credit. Pretty much they got the original cast to come back, and this was the film that Wayland Brothers wanted to do because, well, they couldn't do it with the last two because the studio got a hold of it. Yeah. But now they don't. They got it back. Yeah. Which I was
and they take the piss out of that too.
Which is so good because what studio got it? Was it Paramount that took it? I believe it was Paramount that took it.
I don't know who owns it. Yeah, I have another look for you.
Yeah, doing a quick look. Yeah, what we got here? Defeat to the highest level. I watched a bunch of stuff like Hell or High Water, but today I watched The Town for the first time. It's not bad. I feel like the Boston version of Heat, but not as good. Oh yeah, I saw The Odyssey. What an epic film. Yeah, we need to watch The Odyssey. Yeah, we need to go watch The Odyssey. We were supposed to see it today, but you got busy because you want to go eat chicken wings.
Yes.
Endless chicken wings.
Yes.
How did that go?
It was great.
Yeah, who was the production company?
Dimension Films, I think.
What was it?
I think it's Dimension Films.
Yes, it was Dimension Films. Yes.
Anyway, about the Odyssey, I actually looked.
What?
I looked at buying tickets to go see it down in Melbourne.
Why in Melbourne?
Because it's where they're showing the 70mm IMAX film.
You do realize that I cannot get to Melbourne.
You said you were going with me.
Oh, fuck you. Screw you. Literally gonna go down there without me. We're supposed to watch it together and do a joint review. We were meant to go see it today.
Yeah.
And this son of a bitch decided he wanted to go eat chicken wings instead.
Anyway, no, I couldn't. Not for $30. The comment. I can eat unlimited chicken wings while I'm watching the others. No, I couldn't.
Just take a whole bag there and shove them in the bag and then go to the movies.
Melbourne doesn't suck, Golden Guy. Screw you. Melbourne's amazing.
Melbourne is amazing. Yeah, Melbourne is all sold out.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
I looked, but there are a couple of tickets still available. I have a question for you, and this is going to my dark humor type of stuff, so just heads up.
What?
How do you feel about going in a wheelchair? Because those are the tickets that are still available.
Get the hammer.
Done.
Valid decision. But no, look again.
Because I would love to have seen it in the 70mm, because it's sold out and it's
Isn't
going
it?
till all
That's
the way
what it was
through
filmed
August.
in, correct? 70mm IMAX cameras. I also loved that Christopher Nolan had to acknowledge we didn't destroy any cameras on this set.
Because I think he destroyed one. I think it was in Oppenheimer. I think.
Yes, he did. And oh boy, they're not cheap to replace.
They're not.
They're like
It's
almost like
only-
200.
I think there's only 7 IMAX cameras that shoot in 70mm.
Yeah, like he chooses that.
I could go and watch it at the Gold Coast IMAX, but it's not. It's
Still amazing
It's
in
not
a
really
regular.
IMAX though.
It's not.
I don't think it even is IMAX.
No.
I don't think Gold Coast has IMAX.
Did they have IMAX? I swear they did. That's what they did. Oh, what a shame.
I'm pretty sure IMAX is only in. I know Pac Fair does have an IMAX screen. I didn't even know that. I didn't think we had an IMAX screen here. But even if we did, it's not. It's still not the 70mm.
It's still not.
And do we know that it's being shown in the proper ratio that he shot it for?
Yeah, CH, I agree. Still not going to Melbourne.
That's fine with you. CH.
Oh, dude, I just got like a cool like cosplay update.
That's great. I don't care
Sorry.
during the show.
It's about the Odyssey. It's armor.
Yeah, IMAX digital projectors. And I get it. But is it being shown in the proper,
correct millimeter?
No, because it's digital. It's not even that millimeters. It's more the ratio.
Yeah, the 70mm film projectors are down in Melbourne. Yeah, Golden Guy.
Yeah.
But no, I would love to see it in the 70mm. I hope one day they do bring them up here. I would love to see them up here, but again, it takes a lot to move those cameras, and also they're expensive to set up too.
Camera, you mean projectors?
Projectors, yeah.
It's not going to be moved.
Really?
It's not moving.
You reckon they can't bring some up this way?
No.
You have to,
There's only like a handful of cinemas in the world that have them.
because they're huge, aren't they? They're like massive projectors, aren't they?
Then in 40x. I'm not going to go see it in 40x.
The Odyssey in 40x. How would that?
I don't want to get burned.
The actual fire. And at the end of the film, a real Cyclops comes into the movie cinema and starts killing people. Oh shit! Cinema runs out carrying his swords and armor. Right, this is 40x for real.
People come out with fucking Trojan horse.
You have to fight Achilles.
Did you see this guy? It was like 3 guys. And he tried to sneak in his 2 friends into see the Odyssey.
Yeah.
So how he did it, but he got through. But then it failed right at the end, and he got busted at the end. So what he did, he dressed up in a Greek outfit, right?
Yeah.
And they built a Trojan horse.
Of course they fucking did.
And he was wheeling it through the city to get to the cinema. Went here's my ticket. And they're like, that's a cool costume. And meanwhile, his two friends are hiding inside the Trojan horse. And he went around a corner a bit too quick. And so the Trojan horse fell, and then they fell out of it. And they're like, you're going to have to go. It's like, we got so close.
I'm guessing they would be cussing out their friend going, you should have gone too fast. Ah, damn, what a shame. Yeah, there are, yeah, I do get, yeah, it would be great, you know, watch it regular first, yeah. You'll love the ocean scenes of 40X. oh, shit.
No,
fucking drowning.
If I'm going to see a movie in 40X, it's fucking Titanic.
No,
and then while the Titanic's going down, I'm listening to Bring Me the Horizons, Don't Let Me Drown.
You know, it could be great. More terrifying experience in 40X, Oppenheimer. No, actually, know.
I'll go if I was going to go into a 40X film for Oppenheimer. I'd bring my own lead fridge with me and just survive it.
Indiana Jones.
Anyway, there aren't many 70mm projectors left in the world, as most of the existing ones had to be found and repurposed. They need to build new ones ASAP, like Disney are doing for Infinity Vision.
I've heard about Infinity Vision.
Yes.
I mean, this is like it's a game changer of a projector, isn't it?
I agree. I completely agree. I think that we need to go back to actually having stuff on film again.
Yes.
I would love for that.
Because digital cameras, like I heard Christopher Nolan talk about it, saying, you know, he does see the appeal, but he just doesn't believe in them. He prefers...
There's a whole behind the scenes process of how he's done, like the whole...
I love when he...
Of how they all get the film roll and editing for the Odyssey. It's fucking fantastic.
I love when he was doing Oppenheimer. I loved when he just talk about film, and it was just like listening to a poet talk, like a great like way he was just describing film. I was like, man, like no wonder this man is a goddamn genius when it comes to this, and it just makes me so happy that we have someone like Christopher Nolan working in the film industry, giving us such groundbreaking movies. Like again, we talk about The Dark Knight and also his trilogy, but it's his movies outside of that are just true masterpieces. I still love Inception.
Well, here's the thing though. I've heard that word masterpiece is actually being used a lot
for the Odyssey. This is
a lot.
I know. Look, I know there's some inaccuracies with the historical factors of it, but at the same time though, it's based on the Odyssey. It's based on mythology, not history. Yes, I know there were armors that were
based off the book.
It's also based off the book written by Homer. This is Homer's Odyssey.
I didn't know about this, but a friend of mine that I saw today was telling me about it. There's a lot of rape scenes, right?
Oh yeah,
in the first 10 minutes of
we did history. We did,
and so it's like, yeah, no wonder why it had to get adapted.
Yeah, no, we did.
You can't
in history
have a full accuracy anyway.
In one of our history topics, we did mythology, and I was originally going to do it based on Greek mythology, and I looked into the Odyssey, and when I started reading the opening lines for it, like the opening act, I was like, nope, I'm good. I am not reading this. Holy God, it's pretty full on. Jesus Christ.
Brutal. It's pretty brutal. But otherwise, yeah, I really want to go see the Odyssey.
Same here.
I need to see it ASAP. It's like right up here for me.
My personal opinion is, do you reckon Nolan could top the Odyssey?
Well, that's not my opinion right now. I'm thinking more of the Oscars.
Yeah, he's going to sweep. I reckon he's going to
be a fucking fight. Right now, it's going to be a fight.
So what do you reckon is going to be a fight between the Odyssey and
Hail Mary?
Project Hail Mary.
Yep.
What are your predictions?
I think now Odyssey is going to win Best Picture. I think Best Supporting Actor is the guy who played Rocky. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now.
I reckon Best Visuals is going to go to Project Hail Mary.
I was going to say effects-wise.
Yes, effects-wise.
Because
the effects in Project Hail Mary were that amazing.
Because there's a scene in it, and I've shown you the scene.
I know the scene. It's so beautiful.
That was all shot in camera.
Which is...
using...
didn't they use different type of projectors and lights?
Like using infrared.
Yes, that's right.
Using infrared lenses in that. That's how they got that shot done, and it's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think they have a good chance for special effects in that realm.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think, the Odyssey will be winning Best Picture. at this point.
At this point, yes. The Odyssey movie is such a masterclass in filmmaking. I have to agree with you. I've seen the trailers for it. Do you reckon Matt Damon's going to get Best Actor? Or do you reckon...
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I can't say.
I mean, this is from what he said that he's been wanting to do. I mean, this is his first. Is this his first time working with Nolan? He's done stuff with Nolan before. Did he do? What was he?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. That's right. He didn't. He was only briefly in Interstellar.
He
was still in Interstellar. Yep. But Interstellar. Look, like in my personal, I have not. I have seen Interstellar. That soundtrack has never left me. Just hearing the countdown in my head, I loved it. That is probably one of my most favorite Matthew McConaughey films. It's his crowning achievement working with Nolan. I mean, for goodness sake.
My favorite Matthew McConaughey movie is actually Fool's Gold.
Actually, I mind Fool's Gold. That's a good one. I love that movie. It's a great one. What I love most about with Nolan is he can bring out actors and make them absolutely shine. I mean, this is Holland's first time working with Nolan, and he said that he just feels that this is such a big step up in his career. He feels
it's amazing that Nolan's worked on 2 Batman movies.
I know. Didn't he work? He worked on 3. What are you talking about?
I mean, series.
Series, yeah.
Yeah, because he's working with the Batman again.
I know. Working with Patterson.
Yeah.
He's literally working with Patterson again in this. And from what I've been told about Patterson's character in the Odyssey, he's like a slimy rat, which I'm like...
Oh, so pretty much what he's probably going to be playing in Dune?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Matt Damon deserves the Oscar. That's all I'll say. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right.
Cool. Yeah, look, I can't wait. Hopefully by next week we've seen it.
Hopefully next week. I'd want to see it before we see Spider-Man. I'd like to see it because, look, I know we're going to be talking about a lot about Spider-Man, but I need to see the Odyssey.
We could do a duo.
Oh, that's going to be a lot. It's on a Wednesday. It's on Thursday as well. That's my payday. I mean, we could do it. Oh, man, we're going to be so tired afterwards. We could do, how about this? We could do Wednesday for the Odyssey, and then we go
back to back.
No, I can't do back to back. I want to do the Odyssey, and that way we can talk about it then on the same night.
True.
I'd like to do that.
That's true.
Let's settle on it. Wednesday, next week. Like the fact that you've got your Green Lantern ring on, and I've got my Witcher ring on. And, like, Balin Skull one. Right, so let's jump into it. We need to...
No, we haven't heard what you've been watching.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. We really talked a lot about the Odyssey. You know what? Surprisingly... Now, I said this last week, but I went back and watched it again because I hadn't seen it fully yet. I managed to watch in full from start to beginning without any skips or any others. I went back and watched Event Horizon again. I wanted to watch it again because, obviously, I'm a big Sam Neill fan. And I recently went back and watched a whole big documentary about it on YouTube. It was impressive because there is a director's cut they were trying to put together, but they can't because the studios didn't handle the film correctly and destroyed it. A lot of what we got of Event Horizon is the final product. There was a director's cut. There were cut scenes, and only a few of them exist. There was more scenes with Sam Neill's character when he transforms into this like demonic, like just being, and it was really creepy. There was a scene for him where he's literally crawling down a wall and looks up to him and fucking snarls at them. And I'm like, fuck that, man. But a lot of it was cut because they wanted to keep the surrealism that the ship itself is evil and there's no like visible entities. It's the ship itself fucking with your head. But no, it is still a gory movie. Last time I watched it, literally one of the guys gets sucked out an airlock and almost dies out in space. And like,
so what happened to Supergirl?
Yeah, what happened to Supergirl? But worse.
Oh yeah, wait, that's right. You haven't seen it yet.
Spoiler. The Odyssey. I do agree on that one. Don't go back. Yeah, don't go back to back. The Odyssey is too big of a movie. You need to process everything afterwards. I agree.
Well, what if we saw the Odyssey as the last one? We still have that way. We have everything to process.
True, but I want to see it on Wednesday, and we've already settled on it. I don't want to see
I did back to back. Saw Superman, and then tied it up with Fantastic Four last year.
Here's the thing, though. All right, I need to tell you this. How long does the Odyssey go for?
I did a weekend at the cinemas. Right?
Will, can you answer me? How long does the Odyssey go for?
I had a weekend at the cinemas.
You literally did. I think I remember correctly. I was at home. You told me I just got out of one movie. I'm going to do the next one. I'm like, What?
Yeah, because
Was this Fantastic Four First Steps?
well, yeah, that was for when I did the Superman and Fantastic Four one. But
That's right.
The weekend that I did it was the Saturday
Yeah.
was the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, and then the Sunday was the original trilogy.
I remember when you video called me after everything. You look so dead.
But so happy at the same time.
But yeah, no, Event Horizon, I said this before, it is a very underrated horror movie, but I do believe that Sam Neill in the horror genre
Makes
makes
2 hours and 50 minutes.
2 hours and 50 minutes. You know, we're not seeing it back to back. Screw that. Considering that Spider-Man is just as long as well. No, we've settled on Wednesday.
What a great day, though.
Huh?
That would be a fucking great day.
But literally by the time we finish, it's going to be like 1 a.m. 2 hours. Okay, so we see the Odyssey in the morning.
No, we'll see Spider-Man in the morning.
Spider-Man in the morning, and then we go see the Odyssey. It's gonna be so much to process. I've got to process brand new day, and then I got to go over there in my
That's why
head.
we have a lunch break and then go and see the Odyssey. But I like your idea.
I know. All right, but yeah, 2 hours. Okay, cool. But like I said before, with Event Horizon, man, look, I highly recommend it. It's literally you can rent it on YouTube. It's like $4 on YouTube.
I don't rent movies on YouTube.
I did because I couldn't fucking find it. I even checked the Plex servers and everything. I couldn't find it. I checked everywhere. And it just literally couldn't watch it. But look, it's an amazing horror movie. So underrated. I love the designs. Because behind the scenes in the documentary, they revealed a lot about the designs of inside the ship was based on a cathedral. What is that one? Tyler, just process faster. Simple. Screw you. Simple. Hey. But no. Event Horizon, underrated horror movie. Go watch it. I recommend it. Right. That is enough for the movie snap. Enough of the Odyssey. Enough of Event Horizon. Let's jump into what you really want to talk about, Mr. Matthew.
Come on. Call me Mr. Matthew.
I am terribly sorry. I'm going to keep calling that because, spoiler alert, I don't care.
It's reserved for other people. All right. So you wanted to go into the crash out?
I want to. Because I goddamn need to. And I know you want to as well because you agreed with me on this.
I do. I'm not going to crash out as much as you are.
No, because I love these games.
And I feel like if someone is still watching, he's going to crash the fuck out in the comment section too. All right, so here's the note from Bethesda.
A note from Bethesda Game Studios.
So, we love making these worlds as much as you love playing in them. Today, we want to share what's next for Bethesda Game Studios and what you can expect from us in the years ahead. For 40 years, we've built games that have entertained almost 500 million players. More than just games, these are worlds for you to explore, shape, and make your own. Worlds we return together. That's what's driving us forward. We're investing more deeply in the worlds players love, giving creators a bigger role in shaping their experiences and bringing our teams closer together so we can get our games into your hands sooner, support them longer, and continue building them alongside you for decades to come. It's a good start.
It's a good start. Good start. Yeah, good start.
So, then we go on to Starfield. Why?
Why are they continuing Starfield? Starfield was a failure. It sucks. It's not even a good goddamn sci-fi game. There are loading screens galore. The story sucks. And the fact is, you literally have a modder who's turned your Starfield story into a Star Wars game, which is better, has better planets, better ships, and also somehow they managed to cut the fucking loading screens out too.
No, they haven't yet.
Haven't they?
They plan on doing it.
Good. See, they plan on doing it. If No Man's Sky can have...
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work, though. Why do you mean it's not going to work? Because it just can't?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Modders, even the modders have said, we've tried, we can't get it to work.
I'm sorry, Golden Guy.
Because it's the engine that it runs on.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Golden Guy. No, it's not peak. It is probably Bethesda's worst project they've ever done.
That's it, Golden Guy. The Star Wars mod is peak. That's the only
thing that is peak. The rest of it is not. I played Starfield. I played it. I literally could get access to. I managed to play it on the Xbox through cloud gaming at the time because I had an Xbox
That's
One.
the only way I played it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not paying money for this.
I would rather not pay money for it. I didn't even want to download it. It's back. I could play it right now on Series X or 1 and 2, but it blows. It is a terrible friggin' sci-fi. It's basically just poor man's.
You know it's bad when Star Wars Outlaws did a better job at transporting to the worlds.
Yeah. Friggin' No Man's Sky did it decades ago. Star Citizen, a game that has not been out yet, is literally better than your game.
Yeah.
What does that tell you, Bethesda? It tells you that your game fucking hell, Destiny has better fucking transition screens. And also better combat too. And Destiny 2 just went down, literally just went offline. Fuck me.
So let's read what it's...
So yeah, no, screw Starfield. Next.
No, I'm going to read this.
Oh, of course you are.
So with over 70 million players logging almost 1 billion hours to date, Starfield remains an important part of our future as we enter year 3. We'll continue expanding the settled systems with new stories, targeted gameplay improvements, and additional updates while preparing for the launch of new Starborn content next year. More than 40% of players already customize their experience through creations and will continue investing in creators and giving players new ways to make their own.
40%. That's not even half your player base. That's just a quarter. No one's playing this game. It sucks. The modding for it was all like the modifications that Bethesda put in are shit. The mods are better. Just play the modded one for Star Wars for Starfield. Don't play Starfield. It sucks.
So created by players. I'm going to bring this back.
Created by players. So the mod.
We've believed from the beginning that our worlds belong not only to the people who make them, but also to the people who play them. That's why we've long provided players with the tools to create their own experiences. Dating back to the Morrowind construction set, this year marked another major milestone for creations with its expansion to Fallout 4, joining Skyrim and Starfield. We are proud to say creators have already earned more than $10 million in royalties from their work.
You mean
now, this
is bullshit.
This is wrong.
It's wrong.
So,
they should be getting more.
This $10 million that they've earned, right? Here's the thing. There is a guy I watch on YouTube. He's called Luke Stevens.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yes.
He's fantastic.
He does a whole... he did
a whole breakdown of all of this stuff.
He barely makes it. Yeah.
The percentage-wise, with the things that he has heard, he put it down. So if it's $1 per mod pack, right? Not per mod pack, but per mod.
Yep.
I think it's like something like... hang on, like I'm just trying to figure back. Remember the calculations. I think it's like Bethesda gets like 60%, and then Microsoft gets 20%, and then they get the mod creator gets 10%,
which is barely anything
out of $1.
It's like 30 cents.
It's like 10 cents or something like that. It's not a lot.
Barely even anything. That's barely even
so. It's 10 million in royalties. That's the way to make it sound amazing when in reality it's...
Bethesda's creative program is terrible. Bethesda, this age of Bethesda sucks. I said this here before. I used to be so excited for a Bethesda release. I was there when they released...
the biggest downfall. The start of the downfall was 76.
76. I remember being there.
Granted, Indiana Jones's peak. Yeah. Just saying.
2011, I went to EB Games Expo when EB Games used to have an expo.
I never went to an EB Games Expo.
I went to it because they
still do it here and there, not as often.
No, they don't. It's completely gutted.
It was
back a few years ago, like Sydney and that. But
no, Goldie.
I saw one on the Gold Coast a few years ago, but the one I went to was their first one on the Gold Coast. I went there and they showed us gameplay for Skyrim.
It was trying to be PAX, I think.
It was trying to be PAX, but their prices were ridiculous. They were so expensive. I mean, for goodness sake, one of the passes they had was literally $300. It was expensive. They got into trouble for a lot of their passes and prices. But anyway, look, here's the thing though. I loved Skyrim. I always will. I love going back to it. I reckon it's a fantastic fantasy game. It is one of those good fantasy games. It's a fantastic one. I love the mods for it, the world, the DLCs, everything for it. However, After that,
I'm sorry, but Skyrim?
Skyrim can't be the only game you keep re-releasing. How many times
We'll get into that too.
Yeah, they've re-released Skyrim so many times. It's just...
So the future... Before we do, Golden Guy says Lego Indiana Jones's peak.
Disagree.
Yeah, cool, but I'm not talking about the Indiana
We're talking about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which is
Actually, pretty fucking good.
I know, it's a good game.
But
it's not...
I still don't like that it's first person.
Yeah, I know. You talked about that. You want to try to switch it to third person, like the Emperor's Tomb, the old PS2 game, like that.
I think it would just be better to play in third person. I think you should have the option.
I think you should.
Hopefully, there's a mod out there. Maybe there might be a mod that comes
Wonder.
out. So someone's probably done. But here we go. Anyway, keep going with their letter. The future of Fallout. So Fallout is one of our biggest priorities today. Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination, and we have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. Fallout 76 continues to be home to millions of players exploring,
Appalachia.
Thank you.
With nearly 70 free updates released to date, the journey is far from over. In fact, we have a major Fallout 76 expansion planned for next year.
Great.
Raven Rock, a prequel story to Fallout 3. But why is it next year? Okay. Fallout 4, the most award-winning game in the franchise, just celebrated its 10-year anniversary and recently passed over 35 million copies sold, continuing to attract a new audience every year. We also know that many fans want to revisit previous Fallout experiences. Can you scroll up a bit for me? Can you scroll up a bit for me? Because I'm just reading off the stream here.
Yeah, where are you at?
We also know many players want to revisit previous Fallout experiences.
While we're not announcing any dates today, we've been working on remasters for both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Now, this brings the question, because we thought that that's what Obsidian was going to be doing, but no, it turns out these guys are doing it,
and that is concerning because Fallout New Vegas is Obsidian's project, not Bethesda's.
But it's only a remaster. So
it's not a remake.
So if it's a remake, then I would say be concerned. But if it's a remaster, okay, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with a remaster.
But that means, though, there is a positive side to this.
Obsidian's
is working on a brand new Fallout.
Which I think that's exactly what they're doing. That's what they said, I believe, that Obsidian's working on a new Fallout game. They stopped development on another game they were working on, Obsidian. They were working on another game to focus on the Fallout game. Which, again, that's not a topic. But I have to bring this up. Why are they doing this now? Because
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it once we go through the whole thing, because I've got stuff to say about that.
Good.
Fallout Shelter continues to be the most popular way to experience Fallout on the go, with more than 250 million players. There's more ahead for Fallout Shelter. It's on Switch.
It's on my phone too. It's actually pretty good.
There's more ahead for Fallout Shelter, including new seasons. An unscripted Fallout Shelter television project is also in the works with our partners at Amazon Studios and Kilter Films.
Why?
We'd like to congratulate Kilter Films and Amazon Studios on the 10 Emmy nominations for Fallout Season 2. Production Season 3 is already underway.
Fantastic.
And while we won't host a traditional Fallout Day broadcast this year, we're already planning something special for Fallout's 30th anniversary in 2027, when Fallout Day will be celebrated live in Washington, D.C.
Fantastic, where the original Fallout 3 took place.
So
they're going to be blowing up the Capitol. That's a celebration. Surprise, got a bomb.
Yeah. I was just going to say something about Trump going, so he'll still be standing there like he was on stage for FIFA.
It just worked.
Studio collaboration. The Wasteland continues to expand as we team up once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. We're happy to confirm they're working with us on a new Fallout project. We'll have more to share in the future.
Yeah,
We're also bringing our teams closer together across Bethesda. ZeniMax Online Studios will partner closely with Bethesda Game Studios on the Elder Scrolls franchise.
Oh, yeah.
While continuing to deliver incredible new experiences for the Elder Scrolls Online Season 1...
What?
Return of the Thieves Guild recently launched, and the team has more planned for the future by aligning more directly across the franchise. We can create even better experiences for players. Bringing our teams closer together is helping us build a stronger foundation for everything we create next. The Elder Scrolls and beyond.
Oh, here we go.
The foundation extends beyond our teams to the technology, tools, and systems that will power the next generation of Bethesda's RPGs. Our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3, the shared technology platform we've been building since Starfield's launch. It allows our teams to support multiple projects simultaneously with new tools, rendering, and systems that define our games. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production, and the Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today. With the majority of our team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise, with over 65 million copies sold, players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later, but we know it's been a very long wait for the sequel. The next chapter is on the way, where we are where we plan to be, loving how it looks, and playing it every day. The road ahead. Across Bethesda's game studios, we're building for the future of Fallout.
Every half an hour. Yeah, it feels like less than that.
We're building for the future of Fallout, the Elder Scrolls, and Starfield. We're investing in our technology, bringing teams closer together, supporting our live games, expanding into new forms of entertainment, and developing the next generation of Bethesda's RPGs. We couldn't be more excited for what's ahead and wanted to share as much as we could today. We can't thank you enough for all you've given us in these worlds, and we can't wait to continue them together. Bethesda Game Studios. So, before you go into your rant, so they're developing Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3, which they've been building as a platform since Starfield. So that sounds to me
like,
hey, even with this new generation where there's barely any load screens, you're going to be getting load screens.
It's going to be fucking load screens galore in an age where most gaming companies have gotten rid of loading screens.
It's
fuck me.
Fucking surprising.
This engine, they are still hooked onto it. It's like Ubisoft with the fucking Unreal. It's like Ubisoft with their engine they had for Assassin's Creed 3. They had to literally like mod that, like fucking give bugs galore in Assassin's Creed 3 it released. And yet when I played the Assassin's Creed that's on the Xbox now, it's so much better. It runs more smoothly compared to on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 days.
Good. Like
this is not good.
If you've done Starfield and your main criticisms a lot was
bugs.
It wasn't great.
No,
it wasn't great.
No, it wasn't great.
The system, the engine is not. It's not fucking great to run on. Why?
I was going to say, Matthew, it sucks. The engine is a complete and utter shitfest.
It is.
When I have lag galore when I'm in a firefight on Starfield and I get lag galore just trying to fire goddamn guns, your engine sucks.
Yeah, look, it doesn't give me hopes for Fallout 5.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't give me hope.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't give me hope for Elder Scrolls 6. A game that we have literally been waiting for since 2019 they announced it. Like before even the pandemic was even a goddamn known existing thing.
You know what? And we can finally say this.
What?
We're getting GTA 6 before Elder Scrolls 6.
Fucking hell we are! GTA 6 is coming out way before even Elder Scrolls 6.
I'll have a look at when they announced it.
Yeah, when did they announce it? Because fucking I feel like I'm gonna be goddamn 40 by the time they release this game.
So, ECMA Script 6, it was officially named ECMA Script 2015, was formally approved by the... That's not right.
No, not 2015.
What the fuck is that?
When was the Elder Scrolls 6 announced?
Hang on. That's giving me a whole...
Yeah, you looked at something different. No, you know what, though? I'm going to say it, Matthew. And I don't care.
2018.
2018, yeah, 2018.
2018 was when
Todd Howard is the major reason why Bethesda is the way it is, because this man keeps promising so many different things and he's just not living up to it. He promised us that Fallout 76 was going to be an amazing game. What happened at Fallout 76 on launch?
There was a reason it was being for $5 in the throw-up bin for years.
Because it's shit. Without the DLC,
I've heard it's gotten a lot better.
It's gotten a lot better, but that's because of bug fixes, because of mods that have come in, because of DLC, because freaking Bethesda had to put these things in because the base game without any of those things is just a generic online multiplayer of Fallout. I remember the horror I remember seeing horror gameplay from many different live channels playing this. I remember when Angry Joe reviewed this, he tore this game to absolute oblivion.
Tore it apart.
I did.
But we all might be asked, you guys might be asking, so why have they brought out this announcement? Because Asher went in
and basically told him, fucking say something.
It's not even say something, it's what are you doing? Like, what are your plans? You're sitting here doing what?
Twiddling their damn thumbs and doing nothing.
Elder Scrolls 6 has been delayed. Fallout 5, what's happening with that?
Pre-production. Remakes of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, which you've said nothing, but they've been leaks.
They have been. I don't think they have been. This has been a purely, fuck, we should say that we're doing something for that then.
You guys literally are the definition of we don't want to say anything, we just want to work. No, you are a gaming company. You need to talk with your boss what you're working on. Otherwise, your boss is going to come barging into your damn office and say, you guys are the worst. Say something.
This goes back to Lick Stevens as well. So he reckons this is what's happened. So Phil Spencer, he is also a gamer himself. Right? So he's like, Todd Howard, he is the GOAT, right? He is the GOAT. He is royalty in the gaming world. He can do whatever he wants, right? Now Ash is coming going,
no,
I'm not a gamer. So what the fuck is going on?
I am not a gamer. She admitted herself she's not a gamer, but she is a businesswoman and she has a business to run. She has to make Xbox has to be profitable. So I'm glad she's going in there and kicked Todd in the fucking ass and said, hey, you are running a gaming company and you haven't done anything in years. I am not
even just about running a gaming company. It's running a company. And what is it that you've got?
You're not generating revenue. Starfield is an absolute failure. You're only generating revenue through Fallout 76 and also remasters of a game that you released 15 years ago.
Which I think's needed. I think that's why they've announced it.
It's 16 years now.
I think that's why they've announced it, because it gives them something quick to be able to re-release.
It's like GTA 5 with so many different goddamn ports.
That's more for Skyrim.
Yeah, for Skyrim. I think Skyrim has had more ports than... Actually, no, GTA...
They're about the same.
They're about the same. Yeah, fuck me.
Except, no, I'd say Skyrim still is more. Skyrim still is more, because you've got...
It's got...
PS3,
Xbox 360...
Xbox 360, Xbox
Switch.
One, Switch, now Switch 2 Edition.
And now PS5
you've
and
got
PC.
PS5,
Steam Deck.
Did I say PS4?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Steam Deck.
But that's PC.
That's PC.
Whereas with GTA 5, you've got PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox, PS4, PS5,
Xbox
Series
One.
X.
You didn't say Xbox One.
Xbox One.
The same with Skyrim as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I am done with Bethesda with their excuses. I'm glad that Asher has gone in there and basically told them to get their ass into gear. Otherwise, we're going to ditch you guys. We'll close your studio down. You don't think we can do it?
I don't think she would close the studio down.
She would kick their freaking ass into overdrive, or even worse, literally point at freaking Todd and say, if you don't do something, you are done and I will fire you. And I don't care. If you don't think I can, fucking watch me. Because she can. She is a CEO. They own Bethesda. If she wants to find a new manager, for Bethesda, she can fucking do it.
And I agree.
And I'm glad that Todd is literally pulling his head out of his fucking ass, because
I think Todd's lost more than anything.
Lost than anything, because he just doesn't know what to do.
Who was his best mate that he worked with?
Yeah, so Lego games. Yeah, Todd. Skyrim on 3DS. Pretty sure it was on Vita. Todd and Emil need to be sacked after Fallout 4 was a I will not be saying that here. It was a CUT letdown. Look, I have to say, I actually like Fallout 4. I reckon it's improved. It's a good freaking game. At launch, it wasn't, but it's not as bad as 76. At least with Fallout 4, I managed to play it and I didn't have any issues or bugs. I enjoy Fallout 4, but New Vegas will always be my favorite. No shadow of doubt, love New Vegas. But no, yeah, it was Todd's best mate. It wasn't Spencer. Phil Spencer was his best mate. Well, that might have well been, but Phil, look, the major problem is with Bethesda is they had that huge freaking time to do whatever the hell they want with Xbox, because Phil Spencer was like, yeah, you guys are good, do your thing, it's fine, you guys are working together. But again, Phil literally was like, after Fallout 76's huge freaking disaster, he was trying to come to defense of it and no one was buying it. Nobody did. And 76 is still, in my mind, probably their most biggest failure. That and also I do believe as well, the other games that Bethesda's working on, like, for example, like the low ball that they dealt friggin' the musician who did like Mick Gordon with the Doom franchise, and how they screwed him over with royalties, hit the Bethesda and id Software. There's so many
Robert Altman.
Robert Altman, yes.
And this is because he was married to Linda Carter.
Altman.
Yep.
Shit, he was too. Linda Carter, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder Woman. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this is what Luke Stevens said. Todd looked at him like a father figure.
Yeah.
And when he passed away in 2021, that's
right.
when
Todd was like, what do I do?
Yeah, he
didn't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do.
He didn't know what to
Rob was really the one making all the good calls.
He was. I remember when Altman passed, it was very, very sad.
So it's kind of been this little
It's
bit
been
of
this
a limbo with Todd Howard after he's gone, because he's like, I don't know what to do. I normally would go to him.
He just, whenever I see him on camera, it's like he's just like going through the motions. He's like, Bethesda and ZeniMax are going through the motions and basically making an online. I'm like, dude, you sound tired. You sound so down about this. Like, do you know what you're doing, man? Because I don't think you know what you're doing. And honestly, it does suck. And I wish he would know what he was doing. But the fact that Ashes had to come in and finally say to him, all right, enough's enough. I need you guys to be productive. We have a company to run.
Yep.
It's already hemorrhaging money. You guys have not announced anything. I need you to make announcements, and I need you to act on them. Otherwise, I will start pulling funding from you, and you won't get as much leeway as you did last time.
Yeah, exactly.
And I hope she reminds them, like, guys, need to remind you, you had one of the biggest failures in gaming a few years ago with Fallout 76. Reminding them of their failures, because I do believe Bethesda should be reminded of their failings, because when they promised that 76 was going to be an amazing game and it wasn't, and it took them ages to get it up and going, which again, I will never give excuses. If you have a bad launch, it's going to stay on you for history. The example, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
That is always going to be a stain on their history. You can't just scrub that off. No matter how good the game gets, that stain is there.
It's fucking amazing.
It's amazing, but that stain is still there. It always will be, because people will talk about it all the time. Like, yeah, CD Projekt was good until Cyberpunk 2077.
Witcher 3 also struggled at the start too.
Witcher 3 started at the start, but it's not as bad as the failings of Cyberpunk, because again, I do believe how, like, even CD Projekt said that how they handled releases of Cyberpunk 2077, how there were no review copies handed out for all they kept hiding stuff. They admitted they should not have done that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Good. Yeah, Bethesda's... Yeah, look, they're in trouble, so...
Yeah, Bethesda's in trouble, and I will be sitting back and watching and going, okay, you guys are going to do this?
I'll see it until... again, Elder Scrolls 6 for another 5 years.
I'm 33 now, yeah?
4.
I'm 33 now, so I'll be 40.
Which means I don't think we'll get Fallout 5, maybe 7.
I'll be in my 40s by the time the new Elder Scrolls drops.
Probably.
I'm going to be close to... I'll be like 30... I'm going to be like 30... I'm going to be, like next year I'm 34. And then the year after I'll be 34 by the time the Batman Part 2 comes out. But I'm not worried about that. I will be in my 40s by the time Skyrim comes out, which I'm still shocked that that's actually taken that long. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But fuck me. Yeah. All right. We have talked about this Bethesda stuff. I have let out all my energy. I'm so tired from it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to talk about something positive.
Well, we're about to.
Good. What released this week, Matt?
So, we know what you've been watching.
We know exactly what you've been watching.
You guys have been watching the Avengers Doomsday trailer.
And
it finally happened.
It happened.
Finally came out.
It finally dropped. do you think it's a bit too late? What do you think?
With what I've heard, yes. I think it's a bit too late from everything that I have heard.
With the leaks?
It's not even to do with the leaks. I have been told that this is the trailer that they have
Released at
This is
CinemaCon.
the trailer they showed at CinemaCon back in April.
Which...
So at this point, it's like, so then why did you not release it back in April?
What's a gaming franchise that's ended on a high and refused to make more games? That's a good question. That's what Will said there. What do you think is a gaming franchise that's ended on a high and refused to make more games?
Uncharted.
Yes, I agree. A Thief's End was...
Oh, well, you did have the spin-off with...
But that's
Chloe?
nothing to do with Nathan. It's a
But, yeah.
spin-off. All right, but all right.
They
Avengers Doomsday
they showed this trailer at CinemaCon in April. So it makes me question,
Why so
why did
long?
you take this long?
Why do you think it took this long?
I don't know.
It's hard to
I don't
answer.
know
'cause
whether
we
it's
don't
to
know.
gain hype or what, but at this point, the hype was kind of dying down. I'm honestly more excited for Spider-Man than I am Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
I hate
The trailer's great.
This trailer's great. It's an amazing. Look, I'm not gonna say it's an amazing trailer. It is an incredible trailer. The overlooming threat of Doctor Doom is there. The poster. Oh my god! This
I've
is
got the
the
poster
best.
here to show too,
This is the best. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I personally believe this is the best fucking poster design for a Marvel I have seen in a long, long time.
I agree.
It is
so
so
the Avengers
good.
Doomsday trailer came out. Obviously, that's why we're talking about it.
Yep.
But it garnered 503 million views worldwide within the first 24 hours of its release.
It's. I mean, did you
This is the
see
second
what
best
the
result in cinematic history. The absolute record still belongs to the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, which accumulated 719 million views in its first day.
Straight up? I have to say this. Did you also see the Russo brothers also put on their socials? I think you sent it to me. 500 million views so far for Avengers Doomsday trailer. 500 million.
You should just not hear me read that.
No, I'm agreeing with you on this one. Like, I still can't believe it's actually 500 million. It's insane. But this still doesn't beat, like you said, still doesn't beat Spider-Man Brand New Day, which again, I also agree with on the fact I am more excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day than I am for Doomsday. And that's coming from someone that actually likes Doctor Doom, because I love that character. But we finally got our first look of Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
Not even a first look. Their first.
A hearing of his voice.
And I like it.
I do too. It's something different. It doesn't sound like Downey. It's definitely not Downey.
It did not.
It's not
sound
Tony
like him.
Stark. It is Doctor Doom, Victor Von Doom talking to you. I love the voice. What did he say again? What did he say in it? Here's what he said again. Do we know the line he said? Hang on, let me look it up quickly. Hang on.
I can do it. Now, as you can see in the thumbnail for this week's episode, that's the biggest. I think one of the biggest shocks.
I know.
I think in the trailer is when he stops Stormbreaker with two fingers.
I lost my shit at that. I was like, there is no, like, when I saw him doing it, I'm like, he's just gonna knock him. He's just gonna send him fucking flying. Like, because I thought he was just gonna hit it. He's just gonna go back a bit and just stop. He's just like,
Done.
I'm like, he's just looking, and like, the look on Thor's face. He's like, what?
Yeah.
There is no way. No fucking way this is real.
So the line is something's coming, something we may not
Something
be able
is
to
coming.
deter.
Something is coming. I can't even do the voice yet. Something is coming.
Yeah, look.
Cannot deter from it.
What was your favorite parts in the trailer? Honestly, other than this,
Other than seeing Doom, definitely seeing Shang-Chi versus Gambit. That was so
cool.
good. Seeing James Marsden full Cyclops attire. Fuck me, that looked great. So good to see him in his comic accurate costume. Seeing Mystique
that
shift.
is my favorite.
Seeing Mystique with not just a naked outfit from the first X-Men movies, but her comic accurate outfit. I love the short hair. People are like, why ain't the long hair? Short hair just looks better. And I like the short haired look.
But not even that.
Shifting into Yelena.
was
And doing
like,
a fight between them two.
fuck.
So it's something. Also, it looks like they're fighting inside Doctor Strange's place. Did it look like they're fighting inside the inside the sanctum inside the
I can
sanctum?
see that.
Yeah, but seeing Shang-Chi, man, with the 10 rings, fighting fucking Channing Tatum's Gambit.
You
Fuck
know why
yeah.
it's so cool to see that? Because he's finally making a name of himself.
I know. Ooh, I've had to make a name for myself. Yeah, I do. Oh, he did say that he's going to be slightly downgrading the Cajun accent.
Don't. It was
No,
the best.
not. But he said straight up, it's not much. It's just because a lot of people had a hard time understanding him in Deadpool and Wolverine. He felt bad because he wanted people to understand him.
But that was part of the joke.
I know, but Channing Tatum felt really bad that people understand because he wants people to understand what he's saying. So he dialed it back that it's still there, but it is not as like freaking gibberish like it was in the first. But I think it's I am fine with that because I actually like to hear it's going to be good for because it's going to be good for a movie because he needs to be able to talk to the other heroes as well, particularly the other X-Men. I mean, for goodness sake, we got to see freaking Ian McKellen. We got to see seeing Sir Patrick Stewart.
Where I don't remember seeing Ian McKellen.
I saw Ian McKellen and I swear to God I did.
Like, I know I saw Patrick, but I don't think...
I'm curious to know what the hell is happening outside X-Men mansion. What the fuck is happening out there? That's curious. Do you reckon... there was a plot detail that Doctor Doom is actually controlling the Sentinels. And he has his own army. He has his own team.
Oh, that's a rumor.
That is a rumor. I mean, can you imagine having his own fucking team?
I have heard, rumor-wise as well, that... Doom is destroying the other universes.
Yes, I can agree on that one.
So that, I think, could be what's happening.
Yeah.
The Fox universes. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Another thing as well, the big reveal at the end of the trailer, Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, returning after...
I'm now not sure that's...
Yep, I've heard you too. A lot of people are looking at going, that's not Steve Rogers, that's someone else.
Someone said it could be Loki.
Someone said it could be Loki.
I think it might be
Hydra Captain America. I mean, that would be a terrifying thought. And everyone's like, oh, if it's Hydra, he wouldn't be worthy. He would find a way to be worthy. He would fuck around. This could be another version of Steve that has all the traits of Captain America.
Because remember, just because it's another universe doesn't mean that he won't be worthy in those universes.
In the mainline in the mainline MCU, he is worthy in that, so he becomes automatically worthy. If this is another version of Steve Rogers, then what are we walking into?
I know.
Okay, who is this? If this is someone else, another Steve, is it a good Steve or is it a bad Steve? Because first and foremost, he doesn't wear shirts like that. He doesn't he went, if it's one from
you've come from the 40s. That's not a shirt from the 40s.
Also, if he's coming from that time, why has he still got his beard? Why has he got his long hair?
There's also, in that shot, there's people theorizing that that's his kid in the background that you can kind of briefly see there's a shadow behind him. There's a theory that's his kid.
There's also some shots from the Doomsday trailer that where it looks like characters are missing. Like, you know the scene when they're all together, like with like the Fantastic Four, the X-Men and that. Apparently someone theorized that Doom is standing in that shot too. That he's actually talking to the team. That he's actually...
Why not show that?
I don't know. There's so much that we're missing from this. This is not a teaser trailer. This is an official trailer. It didn't say teaser. It's an official trailer.
Yeah.
Because it's not a teaser trailer, because they've done the teasers. We have been teased about this movie. I want an official trailer, and this is what we got, and it's what we got to work with. Do I think that they waited so long for it? Like we said earlier, yes. They should have released this back after CinemaCon. I would have loved it, or even during it. Because then people can be incited, build up the fucking hype. And now we're just about a week away from Brand New Day, and now you drop the trailer. What are you trying to do? Take away the hype from Brand New Day? You've got no fucking chance. Brand New Day has been building up for ages.
No, this is to gain hype for Brand New Day.
I do believe there's going to be...
This trailer is 100% attached to Brand New Day.
Man, the fact is that we can't even do... Are we going to have to do like a special episode after Brand New Day and come back here and do an episode for it? I think we're going to have to.
We will.
We will be. But, like, look, I'm excited for... I am very excited for Doomsday. I love the Marvel franchise. I love both DC and Marvel because I have been a superhero fan for the longest time.
I'm still really concerned for this movie.
Really? You're really concerned for it?
Yeah.
Why is that? What do you think?
I am really concerned because, okay, for one, can you name me a movie where there's been this amount of characters that's worked?
Not even Endgame had this many characters. No. Endgame, this is more characters, and these are and this is with the reason why Endgame works because these are all people that we've met. We're only just meeting. I mean, I wouldn't count with the original X-Men and the other heroes showing up. We've only briefly met, and we haven't seen the original X-Men in years. And people are like, oh, just watch the old movies. These are different people.
So and this is the thing, like. We have, 2 hours and 45 minutes, apparently?
For so many characters, that's not enough time.
So that's what worries... That's one of the things that worries me, because with Endgame and Infinity War, we had 10 years of build-up to this certain point, right? This saga...
It's been so all over the place.
all leading up to King the Conqueror.
Which is now...
Not happening.
And
so we've only really been getting... teased with Doom pretty much Fantastic
Four first steps,
which was last year.
I mean, we got like I said, when they announced that Downey was playing him, first and foremost, it's coming from the Double Toasted people. I love them. They made a good point of who should play Doom and not Downey. Should got Matt Mikkelsen to play it. I know he has been involved with Marvel before with Doctor Strange.
Nah, I think having Downey is the perfect choice.
You reckon so?
We still don't know what the actual end goal here is.
That's true. Because again, what I loved about the trailer, we don't see Downey's face. They keep the mask on, which God, I want them to keep it on.
I think they're saving that reveal for a later date, and it's gonna fuck with everyone.
Yep.
Seeing that it's Downey,
because everyone's gonna be like, it's Tony.
Yeah,
but it's not Tony.
Yeah,
that's his thing. Like, all right. But everyone's watching. You have no idea who Doctor Doom is. Get on your phone or your laptop or whatever you're
everyone
watching.
that's been watching knows who do
No. I'm just gonna say this. Look up an arc of his when he become God Emperor Doctor Doom. That is an arc where he in the comics where he basically steals the power of the one above all, like the Beyonder, basically the god of the Marvel universe, and basically creates his own freaking world. He also, this one has been clipped a lot when they announced Doctor Doom, where he rips out Thanos' spine right in front of him and mocks him even more. And literally, he even withstood against 2 Infinity Gauntlets from different universes being wielded by Black Panther. And he just kept taking him like it was nothing. That's how powerful he got.
Look, yeah,
That's why I'm scared of Doom, man. He's one of the most important villains to do right. And the fact is, when he is blocking Stormbreaker with 2 fingers, yeah, they're not playing anymore. This is not Thanos. This is Doctor Doom, who I think, in my personal opinion, could be an even more worse a threat than what Thanos ever was.
Okay, I'm going to give you an over-under.
Mm-hmm.
Over 50%. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Thor dies.
Mm. I'm going to go with over.
Yeah, I'm the same. Having the dialogue.
The way he talked in the teaser trailer,
it sounds like this is it.
I sound like this is it. I feel like this
is the only other one of the OGs that hasn't called it quits.
I mean, in this one, we've got...
Taking out Steve.
We've got... we haven't got any of the original... he's the only... Other than whoever, if that's
Evan's
Steve or not. Evan's back. But you've got no Jeremy Renner, no Scarlett Johansson, no Mark Ruffalo. You've got...
where is Renner?
I don't know if he's doing anything with Hawkeye at the moment. I mean, he even said that he's not even going to do season 2 of Hawkeye because they refused to pay him more.
Yeah, that's true.
And considering what happened to him with the snowplow and everything, it really fucked up his entire body.
Yeah.
Obviously, Black Widow, no, not happening. We've got Yelena as Black Widow now, but I would love to see Scarlett come back, but unfortunately, that's not happening at all.
You've got Bruce.
You got Bruce, but Mark Ruffalo's showing up in Brand New Day, and he might not show up as Hulk in this because, something happens. Maybe something happens in Brand New Day that fucks him over. But one thing as well is the fact is I do believe Thor dies in this because, the way they've set it up, the way he is trying to be have we ever seen Thor be afraid before?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing like this.
When it came to Ragnarok, he was afraid.
Yeah, because of freaking
Yeah.
because of freaking goddess of death.
Yeah.
Freaking
And he was technically afraid with with Gore the God Butcher, but let's be honest, it was shit.
it was shit. But I mean, not with this side. This feels different.
Yeah.
He's scared.
I think Love is gone. I think she's disappeared.
She is in the movie. It did say that she is in the
I
movie.
think she's been taken.
I feel like she's been taken. I feel like a lot of the kids are being taken because they're all, like, you know, so obviously with Franklin Richards, and we got Love as well. I'm curious to see what Doom is planning and what he is up to, and how the team is going to feel when Doom takes off that mask and we see what he looks like underneath there. Whether it's a badly disfigured Downey, or if he looks exactly like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I hope it's not just looks like Tony Stark. I hope that
because there is that whole comic run where Doom
is
taken over by Tony.
What I actually would like to see is the team never sees Doom without the team doesn't see Doom without his mask on. You
save it for Secret Wars.
You save it for Secret Wars, and then
you show it right in front of Peter, and it's going to really fuck with him mentally.
Yep. What I would love him to see is if Doom plays a fast one on them, and he just shows up and said, "I'm Tony Stark," and just fucks it up even more. And also, he shows up with a brand new Iron Man suit. He basically claims that he's alive, that he's back, but then, you know, at a key moment where the team's winning against this massive threat that Dr. Doom sent, he just reveals it and said, "It's me. It's always been me." It completely pulls it past him, because that sounds like something Doom would fucking do, just to mess with everybody. Because again, the man's a fucking master manipulator. He's a master manipulator for a reason. Although someone made a good point. I actually saw this before. Someone actually looked at Dr. Doom's like armor and that. There are runes on the armor, and they match some of the runes that Scarlet Witch used to do on some of the glyphs she put on, particularly ones in WandaVision. Yes, you got to look it up. I'm serious. They match, which is why his armor is able to block a lot of magical stuff, because they're magically enchanted. And if it's Doom, he probably would have found a way to get Wanda's runes to act for him, to make him work. You didn't notice that, did you? I saw that today, and I'm thinking, that is fucking genius, because that is exactly what Dr. Doom would do. This is why I want to cosplay Dr. Doom. I really want to. I really want to see a better look at this costume. I know there's been some leaks and like looks at that, but yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Dr. Doom has runes of protection on his suit, just like Wanda. They match, almost matching. So you can see it on the gauntlet. It's a seal of protection. I think that's why he can block Stormbreaker's attack, because it's magical.
Interesting.
Yeah. No matter what the metal is made out of. I also do believe that Dr. Doom's armor is Uru metal. I do believe that it's made of the same metal that Thor's weapons are made out of. That's why he's able to withstand so much.
So then that brings the question is, then do you think, what if Doom's Scarlet Witch?
Ha! That'd be fucking hilarious. Or even better, what if Scarlet Witch literally is working with him?
Yeah, because we never see her die.
No. Also, they did say the rumor is that he has his own team. If he has Scarlet on that team, fuck me, man. That's even more terrifying. We saw what she can do to Doctor Strange. We saw, for goodness sake, look what you did to Taj Mahal, the school.
Yeah.
You fucked with everybody. Like, the whole might of that school was nothing to the Scarlet Witch. And yet, imagine if Scarlet believes in Doctor Doom's goal in bringing universes together. Because again, what does she try to do? Try to get her kids. Doom literally could just basically say, promise her, I'll get your kids.
Yeah.
Work with me. And that's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Not gonna lie.
That's why Doom's a threat, man. Not because of his physical prowess, because this man is more smart. This man is on the same level as as Reed Richards on this brain power alone. He's a strategist.
I'm glad you mentioned Reed. So
Pedro Pascal showing up. I like the look of him. He looks great.
You can tell that the main storylines are going to be
Fantastic Four, X-Men, and the Avengers.
I think the main three will be
Avengers,
Cap, Thor
And Reed.
and Reed.
Which is cool because I really want to see more from Mr. Fantastic in this than I did in his own movie. But look, here's the thing. Do I think Pedro Pascal is great as Reed Richards? Absolutely. He looks fantastic. I love the scenes.
Have you watched the movie?
I have. I watched First Steps and I really loved it. A lot of the scenes where he's thinking, he's using his brain, he's trying to write algorithms and that. And I loved how science was used in this, and they celebrated it too. And I'm like, that is exactly what Reed Richards is. I love the setting for it too. That 60s setting for the Fantastic Four. I loved any type of encounters they had with the Silver Surfer and Galactus in that movie, because you could see Reed's face. He's just astounded. Like, obviously he's terrified, but he's also astounded because he just made a huge ass discovery with this. Like, there is beings outside of the universe that are massive. And the fact is that I loved how they all made their powers work in their way, and they showed how strong Sue Storm can be, the Invisible Woman. For goodness sake, she used her whole power against Galactus to push him back into that portal to send him away. And then obviously, it was too much for her and ended up killing her, but her son brought it back. And I love that because that shows Franklin Richards' powers.
Do you think in Secret Wars they'll bring back I hate pronouncing his name. Iron?
Who?
Grufford?
You mean, which one? Who? Show me. Iron Grufford. Oh, yes. It's his version of Mr. Fantastic. It would depend on, honestly, if he wanted to be up for it. I mean, obviously...
It would be cool.
It'd be cool.
It'd be a nod to also Deadpool Wolverine, bringing Chris Evans back as...
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Johnny.
Obviously, you can't bring Chris Evans. Can't bring him back. You can't. He's dead.
No.
No, goodness sake. I don't want to go. I don't want to go how he died. It was
Again, different timeline.
different timeline, true, but still also how he died. Fucking horrific.
Yeah.
Holy, still though, not as bad as that commissioner's death in friggin' Daredevil Born Again.
That's true.
That's a whole lot of
right.
fish. Christ. This
right.
is going to be gotta head to sleep. Thanks for the stream tonight, guys. See you later. Catch you, Will. Thanks for swinging by, brother.
See ya, buddy.
See ya. I honestly, this is a movie that we are going to be talking about for a while when they drop more stuff, because the first official trailer is coming. Now they're beginning the press for it. And it's going to be more revealed, more little pots. Do you reckon we'll get another trailer?
Oh, yeah, we will. We'll get one more, I think.
Do you reckon after Comic-Con?
No, not in the next week. We won't be.
Do you reckon
this will be the trailer?
Do you reckon we'll get anything from Comic-Con for Doomsday?
Maybe some details,
Maybe.
But I think that's...
We know Marvel are going. They have said they're going. DC isn't going.
Here the light shining down from above. Okay, I'll show you first. Here's the poster.
Go start it. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm gonna find a way to make this my phone wallpaper. This is peak. There have been great, amazing Marvel franchise posters, but I think this is possibly the best one.
Yeah.
The fact you just got the date and then Doomsday with the A symbol for the Avengers logo. Doesn't
very tiny.
Very tiny. It's just Doom right there. And god damn, he looks good. The cloak, the armor, the portrait, it's very Latvian. I am so excited. I want this poster in my house. I want this poster to be a massive poster, like huge, like a drape. Literally, it doesn't need to go on a wall. It needs to drape down from a ceiling like a goddamn tabard.
You want one of those big theatrical ones?
Yes, fuck yeah, I do. This is amazing poster, man. This is like their best work. I love it. I love this poster. It's my favorite, by far. Best poster of this year.
I think by far the best poster Marvel's put out.
Absolutely. It's so fucking god tier. I loved when Downey showed it off. He was the first one I saw it from. I was like, damn. I saw it when he posted like 10 minutes prior. I'm like, god damn. The fact that you've been holding on to this poster for a while. Yeah, man. I'm going to find a way to get a good copy of this picture so I can actually make it my phone wallpaper.
So what's interesting here, so it says here, the light shining down from above, plus the fact that these figures are encircled by clouds and angels, all make pretty clear that this woman and child are dead. Doom, meanwhile, stands as if he's in mourning, presumably within his castle in Latveria. As well as sadness, there's a menace to this image too. In his right hand, Doom brandishes his mark, which glares defiantly out toward the viewer.
Yeah, what's it in that shot there? Hang on, I want to look at that.
Yeah, it's his helmet.
Yeah,
It's the mask.
Is he carrying the mask in his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look at that.
The suggestion here is that this is the family that Doom grieves, which fuels his need for revenge. This all fits with fan expectations that Doom is mourning his lost wife and child who have been killed, presumably accidentally, as a result of Steve Rogers' past multiversal wanderings. Remembering that the original Captain America undertook one last mission at the end of Endgame to return the Infinity Stones to their previous place in time. But as the Ancient One warned, such meddling often comes with consequences.
So you reckon Doom's going to get a huge consequence for meddling? Or do you reckon Doom is the consequence for meddling?
So it says here that it seems like that his wife and child have been killed, most likely by Steve going back.
Past multiversal wanderings. Remember that the original Captain America undertook one last mission at the end of Avengers Endgame to return the Infinity Stones to the previous places. But as the Ancient One warned, such meddling often comes with consequences. This will provide Doom with an ample reason to track down Steve Rogers and presumably everyone else who has been meddling with the multiverse of late. There's now a growing list.
Yeah.
And it would also provide a neat comparison with Robert Downey Jr.'s heroic death as Iron Man, where Tony Stark sacrificed himself to save his family in the universe. Dr. Doom is willing to sacrifice in the multiverse to gain revenge for his family. Doom's loss of a child may also go some way of explaining why he's also interested in Franklin Richards. As seen in the post-credit scene of the Fantastic Four First Steps. However, there's also seems like an anonymous sign of Steve Rogers, who himself is newly with a child. Avengers Doomsday hits theaters December 18th, 2026. Here's the official synopsis. Universes collide and the multiverse saga begins its final chapter in the Marvel Studios' Avengers Doomsday. The movie's newly revealed description believes beloved heroes from 3 distinct universes will be set on a deadly collision course and ultimately face an existential threat unlike anything they've ever encountered. This epic film will lay the foundation for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
God damn. That just sounds so fucking epic. I'm sorry. That sounds so goddamn cool. Looking at that, listen, can we, just looking at this, looking at Doomsday's, like Dr. Doom's mask.
Yeah.
It looks great. It looks straight out of the comics. I love seeing Downey's eyes behind it, and they look menacing. They look like you can't defeat me.
Actually, I haven't seen that shot. That's fucking sick.
It's from the trailer. It's when he stops friggin' Thor's hammer. And it just, when you scroll across, if you scroll across the other way, so good. So good. And this. God, and you were right, because I didn't see it before, but it is 2 fingers. Holy fuck, it is 2 fingers. Holy hell.
And I think this shot, though, is the most beautifully lit and shot here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful shot.
It's a great shot. I love it. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited, man. I want this movie to release already. I want to see it. I want to see this, and I want to see Spider-Man. Again, I'm more excited for Spider-Man because I love Spider-Man. I love the new suit. I love the whole synopsis as well. But this is also this is building up my hype even more. I'm keen. I'm keen to see Doctor Doom. I always have been. The fact that we're actually finally getting him in a live-action format makes it even more.
Well,
happier.
we've had live-action formats before.
I don't count them. Unless
I don't count 2016, but I count the other one.
The other ones, yes. But this feels different. This feels like a Doctor Doom that is,
this feels more comic accurate.
Also, this feels like a fucking threat.
It does.
This is a Doctor Doom that is not only a threat to the Fantastic Four, but a threat to everybody. Yeah. And if he'll have no fury in a man that is scorned if he loses his family. Yeah. I mean, for goodness sake, you would do anything.
Like he has.
He sounds like he has, yep. So, fuck yeah. I'm keen to see what they're going to do.
Doom's going full John Wick.
Fuck yeah, he is. And he doesn't need a gun for it. He just uses his bare hands. He's stopping fucking magical hammers and axes and God knows what he could stop. I mean, for goodness sake, wouldn't it be more epic if he just like, there's one scene where Cyclops uses his off division and he just like, just blasts it off and he's like, really?
That would be fucking cool.
I'm terrified, man. I'm terrified, but also excited. God damn.
So
All right, let's fucking do it, man.
All right. Well, that's it for the show.
We have finally reached the end after what I feel like we've been here for like a week.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I joke. I kid.
We'll be back next week.
With our review on the Odyssey, alongside other topics that will be coming our way.
100%. So stay tuned for that. And let me know if you guys feel up for another stream of Soulframe this weekend. If you're up for it, I'm down. If it's not Soulframe, let me know what games you think that I should play, really.
RoboCop Rogue City.
I'm not doing RoboCop Rogue City.
I don't know. Power Wash Simulator.
Let us know in the comments, even after the stream. Let us know, and or you can hit us up on our own social medias that you can see on the bottom screen here, or on our main channel ones,
which are right
here.
Which
are at TikTok Pixelated Pod and YouTube Pixelated Popcorn Podcast, Facebook the Pixelated Popcorn Podcast, and Instagram at Pixel Pop Pod as well as also on Twitch now.
Yay, we just need to get it updated.
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
we do.
But goddamn, man, this has been a great stream. It feels really good to talk about Doomsday. Finally, we get to talk about it. Sort of over the phone. We get to talk about it like directly in front of each other, which I've been dying to do ever since it got announced. Was it like Sunday night? Was it? No, it was Monday morning. Was it Monday morning?
Monday night.
Monday night. Yes, it was. It was on the Sunday, and it went into Monday morning.
It was Monday night.
It was Monday night? Yes, it was. That's right.
It was Monday night.
God damn. I can't believe it was Monday night. It was only a few days ago. Jesus Christ.
2 days ago.
Right. God damn.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So am I.
All right. God damn.
Well, guys, until next week, we'll catch you later. Stay safe. And my name is Matt.
And I'm Tyler.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.